Like she's a book writer, she's a mother, she's a sister, she's an engineer, she's a DJ. She wears a lot of hats and she's so humble.
Thank
And I'm
you.
getting her out of this humble thing, yeah. Being humble is good, but you gotta toot your horn when it's time and it's time.
It's just that for me, I like somebody gave me an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to be able to be the one to give out opportunities. Some people take them, some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, yeah, I've helped a lot of people like elevate and get to different places. But for me, I'm not doing it for the recognition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it for, bro. I'm a big believer in karma.
Yep.
A big believer in karma, and so I know that somebody helped me, and you're never too big for your britches.
That's right.
You're never too big for where you're going. So I don't know when it's gonna be that I need an opportunity again,
That's
or
right.
I need a little help again. So that's why I don't mind, And I've helped people that has actually given me they tail to kiss,
Mm-hmm.
like straight out, like disrespectful to me now. But for me, it's okay because I'm not there for the recognition. I'm not there for the clout.
That's right.
My blessings gonna come from if I continue to do it with a genuine heart.
Mm-hmm.
God continues to genuinely bless me,
You better say that.
and that I am okay with. Okay, I am okay with.
Okay.
Um, Charisma and Meals is on the way. As y'all know, I like to say life be life, and y'all see my boy in here with his whole work gear on.
Scooty.
So, but what I do love and appreciate is outside of life, we all come together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people hear me say now, yes, I was the creator of Cocktails and Conversations, but these are the hosts.
You better
This
say
is
that.
the crew.
Don't make me cry. Yeah.
They actually, when I tell you guys, whenever I come to them, anything like when I need help, like, a show is the preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Radio, yeah, you see us on radio every week, but we prepare for this. It's not just come jump up here.
Mm-hmm.
We have to make sure we can keep your attention and involved in our conversation for 2 hours. It's
Mm-hmm.
preparation. But with these guys, they support my vision, and which is one thing is so hard to find. They carry out my vision. You would think it's theirs. And they have jumped on board with Cocktails and Conversations. When I have goals and I have dreams and little things I see for it, but when I tell you, they come to the table with stuff that just amazes me, amazes me.
We do this.
So I appreciate y'all. I tell the
I
other two
thank
too when
you.
they get here. I think I try to tell y'all a lot, but I appreciate it because a lot of people would be like, nah, that's her thing. Or, they'll come on and be like, well, let's get a new name or let's do this,
So let me
and
ask you a question.
mhm.
What's your next step with your book? Nobody's. I want to know about. I want to know about you. What are we doing new? Because
Okay.
you haven't. I know a little bit that you guys don't know.
Okay. So as far as my book,
Mm-hmm.
I do have 2 books written.
Mm-hmm.
I got them with my editor now. They will be coming out this year. It was delayed. I know at first I started out dropping a book every year, but I'm be honest. Y'all know I keep it real. I bit off more than I could chew.
Mm-hmm.
Being an independent artist, I was so excited when I got my books into the stores. But what I did not know and what I did not research is, okay, for an example, I have my books in 122 Walmarts, like actually in the store.
In the store.
Right.
Like,
You
hold on,
can
hold
get it
on,
on
hold on. What you say?
walmart.com, but in
Where
the
you got your
store.
book at?
In 122
Uh-huh.
Walmarts.
And where else?
Barnes and Noble,
Huh?
and you can get it on Amazon.
And what are those names of those books?
My first book, they are series. It's called the Love Series. The first book is Love or Money.
Mm-hmm.
The second book is Love or War. Next month, I will be back having books on hand as well. But as anybody that's inspiring to write, yes, getting in stores is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know sitting at that table, I could have said, can I do 50 stores and build up?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm independent. I pay for every printing, shipping,
Mm-hmm.
binding, everything. So, I don't know about everybody else, but life was rough for me last year.
Right, life was life. man.
Financially,
I swear.
everything. Life was rough.
Shout out
so
to life.
I had to focus on keeping my books on the shelves because it was so hard to get them up there. I didn't want to lose a spot. So I had to make sure my money was going on making sure those books was stopped. I mean, those shelves was stopped instead of actually having books on hand or like with my editor. My editor is in college, but I still have to pay her.
It's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? I still have to pay for the next book to get printed and
So what are your books about? Are they erotic books?
they are. I write urban eroticas. My next book is called Sexcapades. It will not be part of the series. But
Can
the
we get a little
series,
juicy on that?
well, it's 10 short stories
Can we get a little juicy? Can we know like? Can you tell us like a little bit?
about the Sexcapades. All I will tell you, it is 10 different sexapades. So I put 10 different short. Every chapter is a different story. So I put 10 short stories together. Like for an example, it's different things. One of the chapters is called Brotherly Love, but it's about download men.
Ooh.
So why you had to go there
It's
first?
it's one.
Hold on.
It's
Brotherly
one. It's one chapter called.
Nah, don't do that.
It's one chapter called "What the Truck." So it's about truckers.
Why you had to go there?
So, and then I got a chapter called Girls Night.
It's the
all right, let's
reality.
go. We'll
It
go to the
is
girls' night first.
The girls' orgy, where people think girls really get together, play cards, and everybody sleeping together. You know, so I just brought those different little, scenarios that people think and brought them to. I have one that says Cougar Pride. Of course, it's about a cougar. I have one called Papa Bear. Of course, it's about a sugar daddy. So I just, researched different little scenarios and brought them to life. As far as the love series, the next book will be Love or War. Love or Revenge. If you have read my book, it's for girls, and it's how you handle different situations in life based on where you are emotionally, physically, and mentally.
Let me ask you this
So-
on the air though. You gonna let me direct one of those films?
I sure will.
Let's do it.
I sure will. And it's
do
so
it.
crazy you said that because I've reached out to a couple of people trying to bring my books to IGTV, and they don't take me serious. So let's
But guess
get
who
it.
does?
Let's get
The
it.
movie.
Let's get
Period.
it, my guy. Sis, welcome.
up?
Charisma.
I told Scooty, but I wanted to let you know too. I had told the people how much I appreciate y'all.
Oh.
How much, like I was saying, like we went and did the event. How I had said, I am the creator of Cocktails and Conversations, but
Here we
these
go.
are the hosts.
Come on now.
I feel like
hoes, hosts.
I feel like we all bring something different, but we're all important to the puzzle. It's very like with Meals on the Way, you can feel when someone's missing.
We're missing a
You,
piece right now.
you can feel like the conversation still be good, but we all have different opinions. We all come at stuff differently.
Right.
So
Right.
like I stated, he is on the way. So before he get here, we're gonna get into a little conversation, y'all. We got some good conversation tonight. Okay, I can, Mom.
Okay.
I know y'all heard her
Oh,
on
you
air,
can-
but
Yeah, y'all glance wagging.
but yes, I can see him, Mom. Okay,
Okay, good.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Oh, thank
Looking
y'all.
right at him.
Okay,
I
so
can't.
y'all, first conversation.
Don't do it.
Let's go.
You catch someone you are sleeping with on a date. What is your next move?
Now hold on, because we have to define just sleeping with. Is it just sleeping with, or is this supposed to be my man? Because that makes all the difference. If we're sneaky linking and just smashing, what can I do?
Well, we can
That-
go
I
both.
mean, that's how
we can do
I-
both.
Okay, so if it's a sneaky link, you know what I mean, whether I got feelings or not, it's really nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? I can't get crunk. I can't turn up on them. I can't, argue and
And
what
we
I mean?
agree with
Like,
that because when I read it and it said, "What's your next move?" First thing popped in my head is mind your business. Especially if they single. If y'all single, y'all just sleeping with each other. That ain't your business.
at all.
You just happen to pop up on where they had a date at.
Right.
That's not your business.
Literally.
Now, if it's my man, like you just said,
Then I'm turning up.
we out the
We got a
restaurant
pro-
and
So
probably
they finna
won't be
get kicked
invited
out.
no more.
security.
Do you hear me?
Okay.
So I'm a big Tubi fan, right? So
Not
I like
Tubi.
I like Tubi.
Okay.
So it's this movie called Lawnmower. Tubi, you need to pay me for this commercial too. It's this movie called Lawnmower Man, right?
Okay.
And so what the husband catches them, but he doesn't say nothing. So they think, but he catch the dude bringing her gifts or whatever, and basically the plot is that the husband got the boyfriend or the sneaky link to set the wife up, kill her, and then he killed him.
What?
What?
Yeah, it sounds like some
That's
Pisces
some
mess
Tubi
to me.
drama right there.
But
That's some Tubi
so
drama.
so
Sound like some Pisces mess. Says the Pisces.
so me personally, I done seen it before. Like I done seen it before. A girl I thought I liked like that. Like I thought we was together. I done seen her out before, and I just looked at her like, all right, cool. I'm gonna play the game the way you want to play the game. You feel me? So I just waited, to my time, and then I just packed everything up that I wanted, and then I dipped and I cut the lights off.
Oh, not cut the lights off.
Yeah,
But
you gotta watch
handled
them
that
names.
very maturely.
Very.
You ain't cuss
Did
her
I?
out. You ain't. I mean, you didn't turn up. Like you was
It
able
was turned.
to.
Yeah, we got turned.
Did y'all argue? Like did y'all?
Because
Okay.
but I was about to say another scenario. I have argued with somebody the same way, but this particular time, I was like, you know what? I got something for her. I waited for about a week. Rent was due. Lights was due. I cut the lights off. I took everything that I wanted, and that house was a mess.
Oh wow.
You said, let me get you where it hurt,
Mm-hmm.
cause I'll be hurt.
Do you hear me? I be forget hurt.
And you
I
was
will
paying
be
the light
dead.
bill clearly.
Mm-hmm. And guess where I moved to? Greensboro.
Oh,
You left to a whole nother city.
Gone.
so you can't even
Call
pull
my
up.
mom if you want to, because she don't know.
Right.
Dad. Woo,
Yeah, that's
that
I
hit
mean,
different.
hey, I'm just saying.
That hit a little different.
yeah.
That's what I've
Yeah.
been through. It's an experience, but I have now. I ain't gonna lie now. I have been in my feelings before. You know what I'm saying? Like
We all
I
have.
and I have turned up when I seen. But oh man, I was hurt too. I was hurt. I cried to my big brother like, she did me wrong. Like the little cry, the teardrop that come out your nose.
Let me tell you something. I had a situation one time, y'all, where I was the one actually in the wrong, but I was, well, not really, because he had done moved in with me too, but I was humping on somebody I wasn't supposed to be. He was somebody else's man.
Okay.
And I ended up being in this girl neighborhood fighting her
Ooh.
over her man.
You was in your feelings. You done felt, yeah. You was in love. You was feeling something.
And I was dead feel at the time,
Yeah.
I was younger, of course.
Right.
A lot younger. But when we in our feelings, and you know me, sis, I always say they your feelings. You got the right to be in them.
Period.
That's why they yours.
Yeah.
But I have learned that you can be in your feelings, but just make sure that reaction from your feelings is rational. We talked
That's
one
the
week
hard part.
about how men are logic. And women don't want to admit it or not, but we are committed to our feelings. You know, if you
not
look
say
at
that
us
too
through the
loud.
day, like we'll wake up and be like, I don't feel like mommy. Or I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, most of the time it's I don't feel, or it's off of a feeling.
Okay.
So that's just, that's just, yeah, I turned you up because I couldn't hear you at first either. But it's mostly with women is how they feel.
Right.
We will make a decision off how we feel. We will react off how we feel. And most of the time, once the feeling change, we like, girl,
Right.
you know you knew
Hey,
better.
hold up. My brother, right? My brother's online right now. I thought it was my mom answering online. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to you, Jock. You feel me? I already know it's you. Because I'm going to tell you something about me and my brother, right? I ain't mean to interrupt you, but I just seen what he just put, and I ain't want to forget it. He said PG. Y'all see that on there on live?
Uh-huh.
PG. That means what is it? Parental guidance.
Okay. Okay.
That means kids are around. So when we get all together and we say rated R, you know what rated R means?
Yeah.
Or MA.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Very mature.
So how do you feel about beating up the girl?
I didn't feel no way. I was young. I didn't feel no way. I was in my
What?
feelings at the time, so
Well,
I
you
felt.
can't be in your feelings. I'm not with you.
At that
That's
time,
crazy.
at that time, he was with me because he was living with me. And when I went to fight her, he was at the house playing the game with my child. He just didn't know. I act like I was going to the grocery
Hold
store.
on,
Right.
what? He was playing.
Listen, that's real.
Yo, you with that?
I'm
I
not
know it.
with it. No, I'm not
know
with it,
Hold
but
on,
I
let me-
get it.
Let me move over here.
I'm not with it, but I get it. And she get a pass when she was young, years ago.
Nah, we
Yeah.
ain't doing that. That ain't
I
no
was
pass.
I was
you proud of that?
young.
So you look like
You wouldn't do that now.
No.
That's the difference.
She's lying. She was doing that.
Now, not my sneaky link on my. No, I'm definitely gonna play my position. Like,
Okay.
you know, like shout out to Vicky. That's my cousin.
Vicky!
Oh,
She
hey,
said, if I
Vicky.
wasn't looking at him sideways the last time I was with him, I'm playing my position. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's it.
And that's me.
Excuse me.
If first of all, if you not my man, I have learned, and maybe it's wrong, but I've been through a lot in relationships. I ain't gonna say relationships, in situationships where I overplayed my part. So now I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
exhausted. So
I get
I
it.
only play the role I got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In which, like, that's probably why I can't get in no serious relationship, because if we just talking, I'm not catering you like you my man.
Right.
I'm not.
You know,
I'm
you
just
know the
not.
best part of winning that though, and this is from experience. My best part of winning that, if you do me wrong, and I pop up with my wife and we out at night, you should see that face. My wife, she's a stallion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, boy, I let her walk in front of me with the glasses. Then I just bite my lip, go up, smack on the booty. You know what I mean? Can we say that?
Yeah.
Booty? Okay. Go up.
Show
You
out.
know,
a little
yeah,
bit.
show out a little bit, and that's the best feeling in the world. I don't know why.
Well, it's just because you happy and you moved on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Man,
I mean?
I could be
So,
around 7 different exes,
Yeah, and you good.
and I'm happy.
Yeah.
All the way from New Orleans.
Yeah, my friend.
Let me tell you
Happy
what. it's
birthday,
just-
Mills.
Yes, we was not here
Yeah.
last week.
Come on, can we sing it? Come on,
Happy
say
birthday to our guy.
birthday to you.
Not the whole song.
Not the real one.
But it's so funny that you came in like that, because we was just telling the people, I'm like, y'all know we be lifing. My boy got his whole work outfit on. I said, and then sis came here talking in the mic saying, can y'all see him? Talking about Trail.
Okay.
So they know she
Listen.
mommy in. And then you come in here with the whole work shirt on.
Straight out the shop. We ain't late for
So
nothing.
so
Yeah.
y'all we put in work to be here every week. Do you hear me? But okay, so before we move on, let's get your opinion on this conversation.
Yeah, while she run to the car real quick and grab us a cup.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't get none.
Okay, you are out.
Mm-hmm.
You see someone on a date that you are sleeping with.
Okay.
What is your next move?
Hold up. Explain the scenario.
Okay.
One is your girl. The next one is the link.
Well, I'm on a date,
Nah,
No,
she's on a date.
you see her on a date.
but I see 2 different people.
No, you just okay. So
Two different
okay, well,
scenarios.
I'm gonna
2
say
different
scenarios.
scenarios.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
now
seen your
your sneaky. You go out right now. You see your sneaky link on a date.
Uh-huh.
What's your next move?
if I see her on a date,
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing. I mean,
We pretty
What
much
we
all
doing?
agreed on it,
Oh,
because I
yeah.
said when I read it, when they sent it to me, first thing popped in my mind was like, mind your business.
yeah, I mean, naturally you're gonna look. You might even take that double take, like, and then you're gonna hit that, little head or something. You're
Yeah.
gonna keep on walking.
Okay, now if you go out and you see your girl on a date, what's your next move?
You said my girl,
Yeah.
like like people know we together.
Yeah, y'all with each other. Y'all go together real
She
bad.
on a date? It depends on my level of pettiness at the moment.
Okay.
I told you.
Yep.
That's that Pisces.
Yep.
I told you. It's the level of where.
Where I'm at, because what could happen is I
don't know what
I
you're
could
talking-
be
can you
on
hear
some
Okay.
and the level of us. It definitely depends on the level of us. Cause I could definitely see myself wilding out, like. But I also look at some guys like, you wilding, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she made that move, like, you can't wild on bruh. It also depends who it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you know that's my shorty, and you what? Now both of y'all playing me. So now I got a real problem, and it can go somewhere. Now, she might have stepped out and went on a date, and I don't even know this guy. He don't know me. She just playing games. I'm probably going to laugh a little bit, come over there, might spill a drink. I don't know. I can see myself doing something real cool, because I never want to be the person that's talked about when I love. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he crashed out for her. Nah. You ain't finna play Mills. Not me. My name is my name.
That's real though.
Well, you know what? You had a better response to me. Mine was, we won't be able to go back to the restaurant.
Hey,
Fight
out the gate.
Relationship destroyed.
First of all, y'all know, especially y'all know listening, I've been single for a long time, okay? And
Get it done, but
I've been single for a long time. So my next man, as the folks say, my man, thank you to my man, I ain't even about to play with. So what they said sounds very logical.
hey, can I say
Sounds
something?
very logical.
Can I say something?
But
So I was listening to the no, I'm good. I can say it straight. I was listening to the what's his name? Ricky, what's his name?
Ricky Smiley?
Ricky Smiley. I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry, Ricky. I am so sorry if you hear this. I was listening to Ricky Smiley this
when
morning.
he hear this, we going places.
And then they said they was saying about a dude, right? So the dude, he had a girl he used to smash or whatever, and then he started dealing with the girl he used to smash. Start dealing with the girl he go with now, brother. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So he met that person, and now it's like, do you tell that you used to smash her, or do you keep it cordial? If they're engaged too, also.
Wait, hold on.
So, all right, let me bring the story back. It's a guy. It's me and you, right?
Okay.
It's her and her,
Okay.
right? I'm smashing her,
Right.
but I go with her now, and then you go with her, and then so what we saying is basically her family is in the mix. So now they like brothers and sisters. So do I tell that I used to smash your girl to you?
I mean, if we're gonna be that close, somebody got to know.
You get what I'm saying? Like, do I do
That's deep.
exactly?
So whose family
do
is
you
in the mix?
do you mess up their family dynamics by saying something?
I mean, it's possible. Some people can't handle that. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you know the know of it, it's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on it depends on that person. You gotta know what you can tell me, what you can't.
And for me, what I'm about to say probably about to sound very
Can you explain it a little
trifling.
bit better? than
Okay,
I explained it?
so from what I got from it is you were saying, sis, we real sisters, right? He with me, he's sneaky linking with me.
We're real sisters in
Yeah.
this scenario?
We're real
Okay.
sisters. He's sneaky linking with me, but now he go with you.
And I just had no idea y'all was sneaky linking.
Right. So should he tell you that he used to smash me?
Well, okay, so with you being my sister, do you still have no idea about me and him? Because I would expect my
I would
sister
say,
to
Sister
tell
to
me.
right, yeah. I was about to
My
say that
sister
should have
would
been
tell me
known.
first. like,
That's
"Ooh,
what I
done
was
had-
saying.
I done had that
I
already.
would
But,
You
and
know
the
what I'm
reason I
saying?
say that is because for me, I don't, and it's what I'm about to say probably about to sound very
But do you mess that
ignorant.
up
But for me, I don't need
though?
help.
I agree.
we're
but
sisters.
I
I'm
don't
saying,
need
like-
help counting my body count.
So let's say
So-
y'all not sisters then. Let's say
Yeah, I think sisters would be
it's
too
too
close.
close.
I mean, that's very
let's just say a
close.
friend,
It would have
like
to
you
be some
just
friends
don't
that-
know.
And you ain't
Well,
know
see,
about
and
it.
that's
You know
what,
what
and that's
I'm
what I was
saying?
about
We
to
didn't
say
know, we
because
didn't know, but
now, okay, like with charisma, y'all know only thing that can make us close is blood.
Exactly.
That's my sister.
right.
She doesn't know everybody I slept with. I'm not sitting,
Exactly.
even if we
Right.
go outside and I'm not
Exactly.
telling her like,
Not
oh,
claiming
sis,
anybody.
I smashed him,
Exactly.
sis, I
Right.
smashed him.
And then she bring
Now,
him
but
home.
if she start talking
And I
to
have
somebody,
no idea. Yeah.
okay, like for an example, I'm not gonna say his name, but my ex. Just about all my friends, for real, just about all my friends knew him.
Right.
right.
So when we was dating and kicking it before we became official couple, didn't nobody really know but sis. Just because we just talk like that.
Right.
But when we actually became serious, I took him over to sis house to one of the kickbacks, and I was asking my friends on the side, like I was like, y'all, this me. You know what I'm saying? I was letting them know this me. So I would expect one of my close friends to be like, yeah, I smacked or I didn't smack. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because like I've been in a situation where I started dating a dude like seriously, and I told him, I said, hey, I smashed your homeboy before.
Right.
How did that work out for you?
I mean, he said he was okay with it, but after a while we ended
I would
up.
say he ain't in the picture.
Yeah. After a while we did, because it was like, you know
So-
how you could
It
feel
was a
like somebody's
thing.
uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
So like anytime his homeboy would come by the house, it's like he can't go to the bathroom.
Oh, was this? Oh, he
Or
was
like
around
he
like that.
right,
Oh.
he didn't want to. That's the only reason why I told, because out of respect.
Right.
I would want you to tell me if it's gonna be somebody that's always in my face.
Right.
And I've seen you.
yeah.
I've seen me and you've been together, and we've been in this dude presence twice.
Right.
It's time for me to tell you because I feel like he's a regular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
And that's
Yeah.
my whole
Seriously.
thing too, though. Like,
Yeah.
do you? So if you and your friend didn't see each other for years, well, not even years, but like months on months, and you just brought this dude, you so in love, y'all about to get married, and they know you're an insecure person. Do they tell you or do they let you be happy? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a catch-22. Do you want? I mean, you know.
And
Like,
also,
you get what I'm saying?
and you know what? It also depends on the person because for me, I handle a lie better. I mean, I handle the truth better than a lie.
Right.
She said that.
Everybody over there, like, yeah.
Like for me,
That's right.
I handle the truth better than a lie.
Right.
The
right,
truth
right.
may hurt my feelings, but a lot of the times a lie damaged me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I want the truth. I don't care if it's we sitting there and I feel like I'm fine out in the world and you say, hey, your back big. You need to tighten. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
But I'd rather you say that than me being out here and I'm photographed now on the gram and some in the background of somebody's picture with all my back fat out. Because you was scared to tell me.
Everybody like back
you know what I'm
fat,
saying?
though.
Pull your roll out, pull this up a little bit.
You like
Like,
back fat,
we'll
though.
let me say something. We'll be out and this one right here, sitting between y'all.
Hot.
That's why I love her. We'll
Yeah,
get ready to go
I be
out
on
and
it.
sister be like, hey, that lash about to come off. You need to put that back on.
I'll be honest.
Or
I be
she'll
hating
be-
people that don't
or-
be real friends.
Or
Yeah.
she'll be
Right.
like, or
Get
she'll
your
tell
hand
you like,
together.
hey,
You got a booger in your
you ain't rub
nose.
all your edge control in, get that
Something,
together.
man.
Like,
Your lashes.
but you have some girls that'll take that to offense. They'll start thinking they friend hating on them.
Yeah.
Or she, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she thinks she better than me. Like, no.
Or some that won't say nothing and have you walk around looking crazy. Now that part right
Yeah,
there.
that ain't it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. I'm not.
I was in New Orleans and the guy was, I guess he called himself showing off. He had a couple dollars in his pocket, whatever. He kept pulling in and out. But then he walked in the club with the tag hanging out the back of his shirt. I said, oh, so you going to take the shirt back when you
Right.
and his friend was in line behind him. I'm like, so ain't nobody going to say nothing.
Nothing.
Your friend just let you go in the club like that.
With your
Even
tag
if
out.
even
Even
if they
if you
know
is
you're gonna
gonna
take
return
it back,
Tuck
tuck
the
it in.
tag
Tuck
in.
the tag
If that was the
in.
case,
Exactly.
y'all better stop returning that stuff.
Lord have mercy.
Little sweaty return.
And then you got some people that's not even returning it. They doing it for cap for you to see it. But just to let you know, us grown women my age, we don't care how much you spent on that outfit.
Oh, we get on them. Get on them.
We do not care. Now let
I'm
me tell
keeping
you
real.
something.
I didn't
Watch
do
it.
this
I
by
done
accident.
seen some guys just as fresh and fly and make me get all hot and bothered
Box
off of
jumping.
gray sweatpants and a white tee.
Come on
The
now.
same way that
She
I
getting
done
old,
seen them
man.
laced up in Gucci from the head to the toe.
Come on now.
That's a fact.
Gucci
So
turn
I'm
y'all on?
real women. We don't care
Half
about
the
that.
time I won't know it's Gucci. I'm just not into it.
For
like
me,
that.
I don't even really
I ain't
care
gonna
how
know
much
what
a
it
man,
is.
how much money a man got. Because if you ain't giving me none, guess what? I'm still stuck with the same amount.
Well, in the society we in now, I be like, you know, I got a lot of homegirls, so I could be chilling with my homegirls at the club or something. They be like, "Hey, Mills, that bag ain't real." I'm like, "What?
How
How you know that? Like you could tell that's a fake bag."
And he not lying either.
And wait, she's
can't.
really in the club with a fake bag and don't care. Yeah,
He not lying either.
I can't
He-
tell.
They don't care. Let me tell you
Not
something.
lying.
First of all,
like, oh, okay, she got some Gucci.
and maybe it's wrong, but I rather, and maybe it's because of society, but I'd rather walk in there with a rainbow city trend $10 bag
Yeah,
than walk in there with that fake Burberry bag
That's a
and
fact.
everybody. Because now I go out sometime and I see now I like Coach. You know, I like
Right.
Coach. I like
Yeah.
Michael Kors.
that's the grandma stuff, right?
You know, forget you. But I
love
like
Coach.
Coach and I
Yeah,
like
that's
Michael
the old
Kors.
ladies.
So I'm one of those people that I'm always on their website because I'm waiting for my coupon and
that
I'm
mean
waiting
y'all
on a
keep y'all
sale.
toenails white, don't you?
Come
Yeah,
on
they
now.
white
Yeah.
right now.
They old hoes.
Well, let me see. Let me see if they
I
white.
heard about them white toes. We gonna tell
Don't
nobody.
do that. Don't
Like when
do
you know,
that.
you
White
know that
toes
song
and
that's out
glasses.
right now where they be like French tip white toes. Mom said, "Mom, I don't like that. Why he sound like he talking about you?" I said, "Mind your business.
Okay.
Mind your business." but back to what I was saying, it's like I be on them sites and I see stuff that people out and I'm like, come on now.
I got a confession.
At least get a good
said, "I got a
replica.
confession."
You know what I'm saying? At least get a good replica. They be getting the Louis Vuitton 2027 line.
I don't know what he about to say.
Which ain't even out yet.
Right.
got a confession.
Louis don't even know that style.
That's
and you
right,
got it.
Carlton Stephen Jr. I can call out your whole government.
Yeah.
It ain't about what you wear, it's how you wear it.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, see, guys, we can't do like the girls. See, now that's crazy because I be hating. I ain't gonna lie. I hate women sometimes, or I hate on women. And the fact that y'all can come out with about $50 tops. I'm talking about head to toe on the
Head to
clothes
toe.
and the shoes.
Head to toe. Whole
Sundress.
Sheen outfit.
Straight
shoe,
Sheen.
everything.
Sheen, however you want to
That's
Tim
it.
Fashion
UTV.
Nova.
$30.
And look, and my favorite
Ain't
place,
gonna
Shoe Dazzle.
ain't gonna get every number she wants to get.
That's a fact.
But I know y'all don't care, but it's y'all watch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can sneak away with a little Old Navy shirt, maybe Target, maybe Marshalls, but y'all on them feet though. So y'all can say all you want. Y'all on them shoes.
Okay, well, for me, when I'm on the shoes, I'm not gonna necessarily say I'm on the shoes for what kind they are because all y'all know I'm not a big tennis shoe
Right,
person.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you in the club and your shoes look like you just finished cutting grass,
But the
Or-
white people go to the club. They go out like that all the time. Y'all
that's
don't say-
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And that's what I
That's
don't
fine.
understand
They
about
wear
our
their Air
culture,
Forces
though.
from
I
sixth
don't get it.
grade.
That's fine.
I don't get
Same
it.
shoestrings from middle school.
What about the the Sperry's?
Yeah, see, that's
That's
what it is.
fine.
We too judgmental as a culture.
I'm not. Well,
But
for
we ain't
me,
gonna go there.
Well,
I'm
we
not
ain't gonna do
judging.
that,
I'm
man.
not judging.
I think we should go there.
But like the conversation I had when I was kicking it to y'all, you get what I'm saying? And I know y'all are seeing it more now that you're on radio. I'm not saying you have to be a big you got to be a big celebrity, but you are now a public figure.
No, that's a fact.
People are noticing you a little bit more now. You're in the spotlight now.
it.
You may go out and I'm a person where I love when people say, "Can I take a picture with you?" You know what I'm saying? I love that. Because I feel like you're actually you're like actually interacting with me. You know, we have a lot of interaction up here, but it's through live, on the phone, conversation. You get what I'm saying?
And don't forget to
But-
call in when
yes,
you get ready.
Yes, if you
And the
would like to
cocktails.
call in and join into the conversation,
I bet y'all ain't salute 'cause we won
999-9305, 899-9305. Hold on, before you take
We're
your
gonna get
drink.
them. We're gonna give y'all 30 seconds. Everybody, we're gonna give you 1
did
minute.
not-
Get your shots together.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Cocktailers.
get them a second to pour their shot.
Cocktail Fiction,
899-9905.
899-9305.
You better know the number. Our heart should be tattooed in your heart by now,
I
girl.
know.
We did not drink at first, but I wanted to hold it till you got here
I appreciate you.
because we were not here last
Yeah,
week.
appreciate you.
Oh yeah, y'all did skip on my birthday, didn't y'all?
I had a family emergency, guys. So, but
Life be life.
Yes, it do.
Listen,
So,
for everybody.
but what I do want to say to you is, personal wise, so proud.
Appreciate it.
I would not in this crazy life. I would not want to co-parent with nobody else.
Appreciate it.
I thank you for not just, you already know you have my back if I need you, but forget me. I thank you for never dropping the ball on my kids. I know not on your knees, but with us stepping in and taking over that parent role we have, I feel like neither one of us make Maj treat Maj better than her, or they're both on the same level. So I thank you for continuing that with me.
Appreciate that.
I like your growth. I love where your mental is going. And I extremely love your heart. So if nothing else, number 3 is proud of you.
Say-
On a business level,
I forgot your number.
Number 3.
on a business level, you already know Agape window cleaner. You done knocked that out.
Agape window
You have
cleaner.
knocked that out the box.
Agape.
But as far as cocktails and conversations, what you bring to this puzzle, not just your conversation when we in the background, you are appreciated. And if nothing else, I am happy to be able to sit in the front row to see what God do with you.
Amen.
So to more life,
More
more
life.
blessings.
life.
Hey.
Hey, Miles go around the table. Got me in my mode up.
Shout out to Angie, my sister, and Angie, my mama. They both said me too. Happy birthday.
Hey,
Okay,
look.
so
Say Mills. I want to thank you too, bro, for being my brother though, for real, man. You know, I've been knowing you 20 years, bro.
Yes, sir.
And you ain't never switched up. I don't care if I owe you, you ain't never called me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, cause it's really deep, bro. Like like people don't understand, you know what I'm saying, genuine love. And I feel like, like you one of my friends, not even a friend, a brother who showed me how to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Versus like the fake love you get out here, you can be popping, booming, and ain't nobody like, you know what I'm saying? But you can fall and you can be down on your luck. Then you got a person like you and be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna get emotional, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
Pisces
I'm
sign.
trying- I'm holding
pick
in, y'all-
people
yeah,
up
yeah,
without
yeah.
judging them.
I'm holding it in.
That's
Y'all-
what
y'all
I
get me
love.
there.
You
Well,
will
I'm just-
genuinely pick people up like you know.
Yeah,
It's been
so-
times you had to come at me like, baby, mama, you gotta tighten up.
Yeah.
But I never felt judged,
Right.
or I never felt like you was putting me down or belittling me.
So-
You know what I'm saying? You really have that heart to where. I don't know if it's because in your mind you know you gonna win regardless. You genuinely want to see people win, and you have people like that. Like I'm a person that genuinely want to see people win, but you actually dig deep down and pull them up
Yeah, I call
to make sure
I call
they
him my
win.
counselor. I'll be like, bro, you just listening. I'll be talking like, he be like, yeah.
That's what a good
So
counselor
Sometimes
does.
you
y'all
got
know
to.
this is the last day for these Pisces.
Pisces
Yeah.
season.
Oh wait, it run out win tomorrow.
Hey, bro, they
It's a
was
lot of
hating on
y'all,
us too.
too.
They be
Yeah.
hating. This was our year, but they be hating on us so bad. I
March
just
Madness don't
understand.
stop.
It's a
So-
lot of y'all.
Let's get back to
Shout
the
out to Leroy.
conversation. Since we talked about that one with the date. Okay.
Mhm. Let's get spicy.
If your spouse cheated on an international vacation, are you leaving or letting it go?
I mean, how do you find out?
Right, I'm about to say,
No, no, there's ways to find out.
but how do
You can't
you?
leave the
You-
country. and
Most of the
go-
time, it's because the guys don't leave it internationally over there.
Yeah,
I don't know about women, y'all.
You just have to be sloppy to
Yeah,
go
we gonna pay
international,
for it,
and then I
ain't it?
still
Girl,
catch
see the
you.
girl, see the girls trip. Y'all's go a lot smoother in that sense because y'all stick. Yeah, y'all women smarter. They
If I catch you with something you done did in the DR,
Yeah, if you
come
get-
on now,
if you-
just
yeah.
give it up. Just don't cheat no more. Like you
just
just
throw the bag in, bro.
throw it in.
Cheating
like,
ain't for you.
How do you get caught that?
But if that was the case, if I was to find out my woman, slipped up, I don't know. It's hard to answer because I ain't got no woman. She might try. Like you said on the radio that if I did, but nah. I mean, honestly thinking, it's just it's an open minded answer. If to an open minded conversation.
I'm a back ride off of sis and say, don't tell me.
Don't tell.
Because I feel like if you cheated international, the only way I would find out is if you told me.
Before you bring some home.
Nah, I think they have to get caught some kind of way. I don't expect him to come home and tell me.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I don't want to
But
know.
but I feel like that's the only
Don't
way
get
I would
caught.
know. How would I know? Unless I'm not a person to go through phones. Let me be fake happy, as they say it. I ain't going looking for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because that would be another way to get caught. Maybe
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
send
right,
phone.
like if you
messages
or
something.
like
She's
if
still using the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Right, fast.
You know, the WhatsApp. You know.
Right, like, hey, what? Somebody's texting you from WhatsApp.
Yo, I'm
Right.
laughing because
Yeah.
y'all know I just found out what that was like 2 months ago.
I got it.
Seriously?
I
I
had
found like
somebody
2 years ago.
I had somebody in my inbox ask me what's my WhatsApp number, and I said I said what is WhatsApp? I don't have a WhatsApp. And you know what he said? He said you could have just told me, Chanel, you weren't interested. So it made me Google WhatsApp because I'm like, where that come from?
She was BSing.
me you wasn't interested.
And I'm like,
Oh.
and when I went and looked at it,
That's true.
I have international calling on my bill, and if I'm like going on a cruise, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
So I
nobody-
never needed a international number or
WhatsApp
to
is
talk
the
to
bomb.
somebody
WhatsApp.
outside of, but
Yeah, WhatsApp
Yeah.
is good.
Leroy said he said if she, but I'm gonna put it on both of them. If they were to come home with condoms,
That's
We're
a
not
sure
gonna-
way to get
That's
caught.
a-
If we
yeah.
don't use
we
them,
don't use it.
what you have these
Yeah,
for?
No,
what-
see these
Packed
was
in your
these was my
bag.
cousins, and they was in
Those-
his bag. They fell. I picked them up.
That's
well,
never
hold on.
believable.
For an example,
Oh, wow.
if you do get with me, I have a 14-year-old boy. I don't know when he's gonna come to me for that conversation yet, so I do have some in my glove box ready to hand to him. Okay, so they're not for me.
He already had it. He already had
Someone
a
ain't from
conversation.
Maj whenever he ready.
Okay.
Right.
I already laced them up.
Right. I want to say he already had that conversation. Trust me.
Oh yeah, I know, because we done had an incident. I done pulled one out the drawer. Like, what you doing with this? My daddy said I got that.
Damn.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel
So,
it. I feel though. Yeah.
Okay, so Scooter, you didn't answer.
No, None of us really.
Oh yeah,
answer
because
what
Scooty
we
man,
would
he,
do.
she on that like
None
answer.
of us answer. Look,
none
we
of
just
us
can't
answer.
believe they
I'm
got
going-
caught.
look,
We
see,
ain't
look.
gonna
Yeah.
answer.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Neil,
it's really
She
nothing.
looking at the screen right now. I'm going to Jamaica next year.
It's also, I guess that would depend on the level too.
Because we had this conversation though. We had this conversation, and I was telling her like I wouldn't know, and you wouldn't know. I wouldn't.
I'm
ask.
not. I don't want you to, but
I wouldn't
I
ask.
wouldn't know.
I wouldn't ask either.
Because
I'm not
I feel
gonna
like
ask.
I'm not
I
gonna
feel
ask.
like in a healthy, happy relationship, if your mate go on a trip, the last thing you thinking about asking when they come back is like, "Did you cheat on me?"
right. You know.
Why are we together?
Right? Like if I have to worry about you cheating when you're not with me,
And it's
Sorry.
crazy.
So I
because-
think Oak 93.5 Cocktails and Conversation has just given everybody a pass to cheat while you're in But if you don't got a passport, you must abort. All
All
right.
right, but yeah, but for real.
if you don't have a passport, you don't even have enough money to be out here cheating. Okay?
Nah, that ain't true.
A
'Cause
passport is $120 for 10 years.
they ain't got nothing to do with
10 years.
Some people have stipulations that don't allow them to get those, so you have to take cruises. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. You can still cheat on the cruising, right?
But let's.
Oh yeah, hold on. Can you?
Can you what?
No, Scooty said you can still cheat on a cruise. Then I said, well, can you?
That's really
You can
international.
cheat anyway.
She was setting you up. You supposed to be talking about your cruise. Like
Oh,
Charisma like the Time Warner.
Talking
of
about
us.
the cruises.
right. Nah, I ain't about to do all that. But let's entertain the question though.
Well, I
Say
will
you
plug it
catch
in if
them.
anybody needs to know. Me and Sis are travel agents. Okay. She
Period.
also has a trip booked right now for the end of July
But
to
y'all
August
ain't
the
invited
3rd.
that. Y'all ain't invited to
And tap in if you would like to join. We're going to the Bimini Bahamas
hit 'em
and
on the
Turks and
DM.
Caicos.
Right.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
sis.
What would you say?
Hey,
Guys, that's
I was
one way
gonna
to see her in a
say-
bikini. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say just
Right.
to entertain the question. Say they did get caught. Would you leave your woman over a dude she messed with that is
Can't, no, ain't
hundreds
nothing
of
else can
miles
happen.
away?
Ooh.
That's what I was saying. I think it's a level thing. How long we've been together, how deep it is.
And where's our relationship at?
Whereas, you know what I mean? If this is something, now if we're dealing with this in state already, and went out of state and did it too, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
a
So it's a
Or
lot
that
of scenario
point in
basis,
time.
but
Also, I think
I ain't just leaving my girl for
for
a
me,
international
I
cheat.
think that cheating also comes with where y'all are in y'all relationship. Like for an example, people was going crazy on Rashida online when Kurt had cheated and had a baby.
Right.
But
If you know the Atlanta area, if you know them, they own businesses.
but
They own
hold
land.
on. No, you need to go
Like,
back. You need to go back.
What?
And they've been together
You need
forever.
to go back.
Right.
Because
So-
Rashida cheated first.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. We won't talk about
They
that.
don't really want to talk about the facts.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cheated
Yeah, she
first, but
cheated
they don't
first.
never go over that. They
And she
shoulda
even said that.
cheated.
got
She
a baby.
she even said that on one of the when the reunion when they was talking about it. She was like, "Well, we have personal stuff that we have to work through. I haven't always been right."
So is that it? So now let's talk about that. Is there a evenness in that? Like,
No.
if
No.
okay, I'm just saying hypothetically from their situation, he cheated. His one went too far. He had a baby. What if she
Yeah.
just found out he cheated, right? And then he's trying to work his way in. Now he found out, oh, you cheated too. Does that do we swipe like clean slates now, or
I don't necessarily think it's like because I feel like when you're in a relationship, one it shouldn't be tit for tat. So you shouldn't be.
right? But
You shouldn't
we're
be
in a
keeping
saving
score
moment now.
on stuff.
Now I've been trying to save
So-
myself because
We're in a
I didn't got
saving
caught.
moment.
No,
But
the-
now you've been
Right.
out here cheating
But
too.
what I'm saying is, I feel like when it comes out
You gonna call
that
it even?
when it comes out that we're both cheating, there's a bigger issue.
That's a fact.
You get what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact.
Like we need to figure out why we're not happy or not able to be loyal to each other. You get what I'm saying? Like with Rashida and Kurt, yes, they got lands. I mean land, acres. Like over
Smart
10
man.
acres. You know what I'm saying? Like they got businesses, they have years, they have money invested. So for them now they have to look at it like, is this something worth savaging?
Decimating
Now,
our
if
whole business.
if it's two people, please excuse my language, and both of you bums, you ain't got nothing to lose. Ain't nobody bringing nothing to the table. Y'all just out here cheating on each other. The main problem is why are y'all cheating on each other?
Why
Because
y'all together?
couples that got stuff to lose, you some of that stuff you let slide.
Right.
I'm not saying you let cheating and stuff slide, but like some,
Yeah.
like some arguments that normal couples will have, you let slide.
Yeah.
Man, but
Because
y'all women, man, y'all ain't letting that go, man. Like for real, bro. Like
hold on, one thing we gonna learn
I
tonight.
said what I
can't
said.
let that
Y'all
go.
ain't letting that go.
One thing we gonna
Uh-uh.
learn tonight
You
is
ain't
not
letting
say
it go.
y'all or all, because we about
We
to
about to say
bring up
all.
a conversation.
We about to say all.
And that's the but that is the biggest factor of theirs was the baby part. If
Right.
it wasn't just
I,
cheating.
I personally couldn't have got past that, but that's just me.
Yeah.
It's one thing for me to forgive you for cheating, but it's like making a baby to start a whole other family. You know what I mean? And now I'm going to be responsible. Like Rashida helps him with this other child, and of course the kids don't ask to be there. You know what I mean? But
And
I'm
some
just not
people,
built
it's
like
a,
that. I'm
some
not gonna
people,
help
it's a
you take care
trigger.
of this child.
They may see that child,
Of course it
and
is.
they may see that child every time they see
I
that child.
thought she was saying they see that kid trying to kick.
They see that child. They see that child, and it's like every time they see that child, it takes them back
Of
to that
course.
hurt spot.
And
or
it's gonna be hard
it
for me
takes
to
them
love
back.
that child.
So
like
do
I
you think
love
it's
my
a
own
person
child.
wise, or is it?
It's the person. It's the
Or is it a
person.
male to female thing?
Well, cause see, for me, I always just feel like kids are off limits, just because I feel like kids don't ask to be here, and not to be funny, like
So if a
I
dude-
kind of had my child out of a situation like that.
So
and I would pray that my child is never mistreated
no, that's a fact.
because of how he came here. You get what I'm saying?
So what about
So for me, I can't
without
do it to
having a
somebody
child?
else's.
What about with not having a child? He cheats on you, and then you cheat back. Which one you think will get over it faster?
He cheats to have a child.
No,
Girl gonna get over it faster.
Yeah,
The
y'all
girl,
men
right?
don't
Ah,
ever
we
get
can't
over
handle it, bro.
Y'all don't get over
but
it.
see the thing is, do the girl get over it?
No, I mean she's gonna linger
We're
on.
forgive-
Do she get over it?
Yeah,
They don't. They
One
don't.
thing-
They don't never
Yeah.
She
forget,
might
but
be
they
That's what I'm
with
about
you.
to say. One thing about
They can forgive and move
women
on.
forgive, and the thing
It's the
I feel
triggers
like-
again that make her go
right.
back and say.
Exactly. So if
A
my
lot of
phone
women
rings
don't-
late at night, not me per se,
Yeah, yeah.
but if your phone rings late at night, you can't get mad again about that cheating.
No, it ain't getting
That's
mad. It's just
over.
now you gotta handle the phone answer.
know-
Like, yeah,
you
you
know what
can't.
the-
Why be
Hold
that
on.
me?
You can't silence
That's
the
me
phone and not
And why
answer
is
them.
your
Yeah,
phone?
That person, yeah.
And
Yeah.
why is your phone ringing real late
Because
at
it's
night?
business.
Like, but
It's business.
once you, if it's
I'm
business,
an owner of a
then
strip
that's
club or something. You know, who
so,
knows?
So if that's the case,
Business.
that's cool. But once you cheat, it's still your responsibility. Now you trying to mend this
Yeah,
thing.
once you cheat,
it's like you don't give me reasons.
But don't forever
to
keep him
feel-
as a cheater.
right. No,
Nah, I'm just
I think
saying,
women
like,
are
I
That's
see a
capable
lot
of
of that
forgiving.
going.
But
Women
but
are capable of
also in
forgiving.
our community,
No, we
the
are.
one thing that
I can respect that. I can
women
respect that.
or men don't do a lot of the times is heal. We say, "Oh, I forgive you,"
yeah.
but we don't heal from it.
That's a fact.
We'll say like, "Oh yes, I forgive you for cheating on me," and then 3 months later, y'all out having the best time of y'all life, ain't had no problems. A girl walked by, both of y'all done looked at her butt, and now here she go. Oh, you gonna sleep with her now, ain't you?
Right.
Now see, that's
I done
different.
seen that happen.
It's really not fair to do that. Once you
Yeah.
forgive
Right.
a person,
Now that
You
I
are
don't agree
supposed
you
with.
to
are supposed to
forgive.
forgive.
But that normally doesn't happen. That and then that person
It's
be
because-
miserable.
It's because the person that
then they
was
just gotta
hurt
break up then.
does
They
not
just-
heal.
it's
That's
not
the
gonna
same
work.
thing when you move from one relationship to another and you don't heal. You make that new person pay for what your ex did. I'm not your ex
But why is that? That's
because
what I'm
you did
asking.
not heal.
Well, it's also hard to heal. I mean, like you're trying to heal, but you're still with that person, right?
Right, right.
So,
Yeah, healing does take space
relieving-
sometimes.
That's
Yes.
what I was gonna say. It's easier anytime that I've been able to heal when I was single, when I was on my, But to say I forgive you, we're still in a relationship, and I'm trying to heal from what you did to me. It's hard.
And
you might need therapy, counseling.
And then a lot of women in
Couples
our,
counseling.
and I hate to say, y'all know I love to say stuff for y'all women to be mad at me. Please forgive me. I can only speak for the women, okay? But a lot of women will, like, I don't know who came up with the saying, but it's a complete lie to me. They say, the best way to get over a person is to get under another one. No, it ain't. Because for women, we do need that time to heal.
Yeah.
You get with this person.
And then that's just another emotional tie that you got that you ain't.
And
never-
a lot of the times, not all women, but a lot of women, they don't take that time to heal. They move on to somebody else because they feel like it'll help them
So
get over
question-
that
And
person.
see, that's the
Whether it's
difference
a
with men.
sneaky link,
I've
Yeah.
never been
Our
like
healing
that.
process is
Yeah, I ain't even. Yeah.
triple D through the city. We dumping it all around. You get some. You get. I'm hurt. like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So
But for women, I'll leave Scooty today,
mm,
be with you tomorrow.
mm,
But Saturday, I'm making you pay for everything Scooty done.
gotcha.
You been
different.
opening the door. You been
Write
opening
that
the
down,
door.
fellas. They're giving us the
You hear
secret.
that?
You been
That's the
opening
game,
the door
kid.
every time we went out.
But this
Scooty never opened the door. This one time you tired.
did open
Maybe
the door.
you was on the phone. I walked a little too fast, got to the door, and you ain't opened the door, and here I go. You just like that last one.
Oh, man. She be eating by herself.
Yeah, exactly.
But and this what gets me. Women will be quick to be like, oh, you was just like the last one. I'm gonna tell you from a woman. Tell me I was like the last one. Compare me to your ex. And you're gonna need more than healing. I'm serious. I could just speak for me.
So-
because I'm one of those people, your ex is not a threat to me. I feel like they messed up for me to get a chance.
That's a fact.
So the last thing you gonna do is compare me to the mess up.
So do y'all believe
No.
in soul ties?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So
Yes,
every
I
time,
do.
like, my mother, when I was little, she was like, always use a condom. I never understood what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? And then a preacher lady was talking to me, and she was like, yeah. She was telling me, well, not telling me, but the congregation about young people. We was having like a youth day or something like that. She was telling me about soul ties, and I'm like, what that mean? And then you figure it out. Like, so you take a little bit of that person, and then a little bit of that person, and then you dump that person into that person. That's crazy.
Well-
you got it attached to you.
That's crazy.
I honestly believe that, and
I
that
went
may
too
be why
deep.
it did take me a little. It did take me a little older to be a little bit more stingy with my box, but I think that's why I got stingy is because I started realizing, like, even being single, like I said, I've been
Bring
single a
that
long
energy,
time.
right?
Right.
Crazy.
I would okay, for example, y'all know me. I'm not a judgmental person.
Uh-oh.
If I have an attitude, I handle it then, and then y'all know me for the most part. I
Check
want to
it out.
turn up. I want to laugh. I want a good time. I don't like yelling. I don't like arguing. I don't like confrontation. I don't like that. I'm a one. We don't know how much time we got left, so I want to turn up the rest of the time, right? So every time he wasn't my man, he was my sneaky link. But every time I would sleep with this dude, I got an attitude. And I knew I had an attitude because I get impatient with my kids. Stuff they normally do. Now, Maj, when he come in, you going to know everywhere he been. His shoes going to be right here. Pants going to be right here. Shirt going to be right there. He is undressing. His book bag right there all the way through, right? Nana, she going to play her music while she getting ready, blah, 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 blah. This particular day, everything bothered me. You get on my, but it was to the point where I'm down talking my kids. You get on my nerves. You do this mess every day. You don't do nothing right. Then I'm telling Nana, you around here blasting music and you don't even play no bills. I don't work all day. I don't want to hear that. That's not me as a parent.
Right.
Whether that's how I feel on the inside, that's not me as a parent.
Right.
But every time I would sleep with this guy, I would get an attitude. I'd be frustrated. And I'm like, it's because we exchanging energies. You get what I'm saying? We exchanging energies. So now his negative energy is on me. I feel that. I don't care whether you use a condom or not. Spirits jump people. So I'm just, it was just that mood. So I had to learn,
Remix.
like,
You had to get up out of there.
well, for me, I had to learn that. That's why I went celibate for a little while.
Yeah.
But I had to find,
Girl,
I had to realize
Last time
that
you
for
went
me,
celibate, somebody bought a bitch. Stop
I
lying.
need to.
But
I had to realize that for me, I need to find something else than I'm just attracted to you.
Right.
Or that just you make my box jump.
Right.
Usher make my box jump. But that don't mean I need to be out here trying to get Usher some butt.
Right.
I thought we was gonna make it forever.
So, you learn those things, you do certain things based on where you're going, but healing takes place differently for everybody. But one thing I don't like, women, why do I feel like I keep coming for the women today? I love y'all, okay? But one thing like Mill said, one thing I really feel like we need to stick to is, if you say you forgive that man, forgive that man. Because, baby, like, seriously.
And this is coming from
That's
real
for
live.
women and men though, because y'all, when y'all say y'all forgive, I feel like that's something on both sides, just as important for men, if y'all say y'all gonna forgive the woman, to forgive the woman as well.
Are we
I
talking
feel
about
like when
cheating
men,
still?
but I feel like
Just period.
anything.
Forgive
Cause
them for
But I
whatever.
feel like
two
when
different-
men are, I feel like when men are really hurt to a point where they can't forgive, they leave.
Yeah, I would say most time when women,
Women
well, I
will
don't know
stick
for
it
most
out
men,
and
but
get petty with the man. Cause we'll stick it out and feel like, okay, he cheated on me. Now I got the upper hand. He owe me. But you said you forgive him. So we got to remember, like I keep saying, women go off of feelings.
Ricky.
Men are logic. So you done told this logic man you forgive him. So automatically he feel like he on a clean slate. Whether he used this clean slate to get it right, whether he used this clean slate to be the perfect man for you, but soon as, say a year later,
Right.
you take him back to that man before the clean slate, this man gonna feel like everything he did in a year was for nothing.
it's a fact.
And
Yeah, I
one
agree with
thing
that.
with men, I can say
That's a
I have
fact.
learned is whether it's right or wrong, I'm not gonna say they clout chasers, but men need validation.
From an ex-cheater, she is telling the truth. I'm telling you.
Men need men need to know whether you say thank you, I appreciate you, or I see you. Men need to feel appreciated.
Preach,
Period.
I need all
Period.
We need,
Now,
we need the little
we do,
sound.
but
we ain't
guess
got
what?
need that too.
We ain't got no
But hold
soundboard
on,
button with
but
the people
sis,
clapping in the background.
let's be
Right.
honest.
That too.
Let's be honest. Sis.
I got you.
We get a lot of validation from our friends.
Nah, I need it from my man.
I know, yeah, you need it from your man, but with me being single, for an example,
But when we go out with
You
the, when
and
we go out with the
Tisha,
guys, the guys
you
ain't
know
like,
we in
oh
a
boy, you
group
look
chat.
good tonight, boy.
it's a lot of times
Doing that.
that
You
we're
ain't
in
saying
that
that.
group chat, me, you, and Tisha, and y'all actually uplift me.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fact. Men don't do
Give
that.
me, you get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that-
Give
Right.
me
We gonna
that.
keep it playing
And I've
all the
been
way.
single. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's been times I wake up and I don't feel like I'm her.
Right.
But I get in that chat and y'all make me feel like I'm her. I don't have a man there to make me feel like I'm her.
Right.
You
But
get what
when
I'm
you
saying?
have a man,
Right.
you still need that validation
I
from your
I
man.
do need it from my man,
So,
but what I'm saying is
yeah.
we make these men single right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in a group chat validating each other.
Right.
No, we not.
They don't get validation.
I don't care how you look.
Seriously, they don't get validation
Fish
until
should
they're
be
in a
fresh.
relationship.
Right.
They're not getting that. Yes, you're being the man you need to
How
be
many times somebody tell you
until
beautiful a
they're
day?
in a relationship.
I want to ask you a question. How many times people tell you beautiful? Let's say a week.
It's Facebook DMs. you
Okay,
know.
I'm just asking. That's
mean,
I'm
you know
all
that.
of that,
Not at
right?
all.
That's any woman though.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm just
I mean,
asking. I'm
that's-
asking you.
We got a comment
that's
from
just-
the group, chat. Laura says men egos are sensitive. They don't let things go either.
No.
I mean, we already know that. Let her
I
help
agree
us out.
with
Can
that
we
as
get
well.
some help tonight? I mean, goodness
You know
gracious,
what,
Laura.
Laura? Thank you.
I mean,
Because you just led
Laura.
us to our next conversation. Because
Yeah.
if you have watched my Facebook the last 2 days,
Mhm.
it's been a debate going on. So shout out to Clock. She made a status. It says, and make sure you all know that I'm saying some and not all, because the people that's been commenting on the post been talking for all men. Okay.
Okay.
It says some men want feminine energy from a woman, but asking for, hold on, let me read. I'm gonna say it the exact way she said the post. Some men want feminine energy, but asking for masculine qualities from women.
What does that even mean?
Qualities.
Can you explain that? Can you
Masculine
elaborate?
Because y'all know I researched.
'cause I don't
especially when we
understand
gonna talk about
that.
tonight.
Masculine quality means I'm grinding just as hard as you. I'm out here, you know how they say the man is
50-50.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
you know,
not masculine to
I'm
us, though.
well, I'm just saying, I would
What
think that's what they
take as
mean
masculine
by
from
masculine.
us,
Like,
he's saying that the
if
guys
I'm
are
working
asking
just
them.
as hard or busting my butt, I might be working harder. Maybe you work 8 hours, I work 12. You know, I'm just not to compare, but that would be what a masculine energy is.
Okay, well look, and that's the thing that I kept looking at. Where we keep getting stuck
God.
at.
Laura said those men want submission.
God,
Hold
Laura
on.
just killed the mess out of that
And
one.
that's
Hold
what,
on.
that's what she's saying.
But where people keep getting messed up as, it says men want feminine energy, but asking for masculine qualities. Not masculine
not-
energy,
Yeah.
masculine qualities.
Can somebody look that word up?
I did. You know I did.
Okay.
You know I did.
No,
Let's
Google
see
gave
the
it to me.
let's see the definition.
Feminine
Feminine
energy
Mm-hmm.
is flowing and dynamic, easily able to calm down, good at taking care of themselves and loving themselves.
Shout out to my boy Self-Made.
Self-made.
There are no traditional women. Hold on.
Keep going, sis.
Good communication makes judgments outside of the realm of rationality, meaning feelings. Prioritizing feelings and empathize.
And
That's
is what?
feminine energy.
That's
Okay.
feminine
Okay.
energy.
Okay.
Masculine qualities are leaders, creates structures and rules, providers, oversees lands, and are the main contact for protection. Okay?
Laura said
Masculine.
those
I would
men.
like my man to be able
Now,
to
mind
do
you,
all
she
that.
did say not all men. She said those men that we're talking about in this conversation right now want submissive providers. That was deep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what they want. They want someone to
right.
be submissive and
So,
provide
that was
everything.
hard.
When I put it
The
on my
masculine
post,
qualities are that what you just said right there is everything I would want my man
in
to
a man,
be.
right.
From the leader,
Yeah.
from the you know what I
right,
mean?
but guess what? So let's go back to the main thing, right? Some men want feminine energy, but asking for masculine qualities from women. So when I posted that, they was going on in on me like, what you mean? What you mean?
I don't want my girl to take out the trash.
Yeah, but
They would think about the small
guess
part
what?
of it.
Hey, it's-
They want their girl to be independent. That just told me that was a masculine trait.
that's definitely.
Hold on. They want their girl to forget what she brings to the table. They want her to bring the table, right? So if I'm the provider
What I need you for?
and I am the leader here, because apparently I'm making the rules if I got the bag,
Y'all gonna leave me out of this?
I am the man.
My boy said.
Yeah,
city,
come on. Come
My boy
on.
said city girls and took over.
Y'all go first. I'll wait.
I definitely want. I want to hear what everybody thinks.
Oh, you
about
ready
this
for us?
because-
Oh,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, because you ain't
So
ready
I
for me.
definitely, again, I try not to bash. I'm gonna put too much of my stuff out there, but I've been in that exact situation, and I started to feel like the man. And next thing you know, I'm losing respect for this dude. Like it's very hard to. We don't want to have to step up in that role, you know what I mean? But it happens. I'm not the only woman. Like it's plenty of women out here that have taken on that particular role because their man was not stepping up. You know what I mean? So, but that's not what we want. Like I'll never do that again. You know what I mean?
And I feel like even though, like they said up here, the city girl. Oh, shout out to Laura. Sidebar. She said you can't ask for traditional when you don't provide traditional. I know that's right, baby.
Amen.
She done smacked yourself, made. Don't
I
let her
know
get
that's
yourself
right.
made.
I
Talk
know
to
that's
her
right,
in
baby.
the message
She
yourself,
said
made.
there's
But,
no more traditional men. Yep.
But I feel like based off like what you was just saying, sis, it's just I think it's changed with the dynamics of society.
Times.
I really wish. I'm glad I lived and got the experience before I got married. But I kind of wish I would have got married a little earlier. And that's only because of, for me, the representation I have of a healthy marriage is my grandparents, my parents. This year, my parents celebrate 27 years of marriage. You get what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
Like, that's not
say-
happening
That's
right
beautiful.
now.
That is beautiful.
Right.
People may be
You said that real smooth, Albert.
people may be celebrating 27 years of marriage, but they done put all three marriages together to get those 27 years.
Come on
Right,
now.
right.
And at the end of the day, like, yes, my mom work hard. She about to retire this year. But, and anybody that know my mama, if she watching, I love you, baby. She got a mouth on her.
Mama.
But when my daddy, even with him having a disability, when he opened his mouth, he the king.
Period.
Don't give me that
He
serious.
provides. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy
He provides. But when he opened his mouth, you know who the man is.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I've been over here watching the messages. They going in.
Yeah,
Let them
they
have
ha-
they
they-
ball
they
in.
having-
Let them have they
they
ball
having a
too.
ball
I do
out
want to
here.
read one of them though.
Nah.
Now we want to hear.
Said if I could be honest, as I've learned to operate in my feminine being gentle yet still straightforward, learning to communicate in tone. The game changed. Men want to take care of you honestly. I no longer step with, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm blah, blah, blah. No, baby, I'm peace and some.
Yes, sir.
This could change up a lot of ways of the way relationships are being handled.
Real talk.
Because we know y'all are strong. We know y'all have been conditioned to be by yourself, to be independently able to function without us. But I don't need to see that when I get there. I already know that. But I want to be that man. Let me be the man that I want to be. And if you knock that down as I'm coming through the door, how, you know what I'm saying? That's already a first thing that I can't do that. So yeah, great point. Great point.
Yeah,
That
you
is a
did.
great
You
point.
said that, girl.
Yep.
So
But I agree with Laura too now, because her and self-made been coming back and forth.
Yeah, her and self-made got a little
He's
going
saying
on.
it's no tradition. As a woman, it should be in you. As a person, don't matter what's being provided as far
That's
as being
true.
feminine side.
I can see that.
No, but then she's saying that's laughable because you can't expect me to be submissive to nothing. I
Okay.
agree with that.
And she got a point.
It is in us, but you put us in survival mode by not providing for us.
Oh,
and I
God.
agree with that as well.
Okay,
can we
so-
can we
so
can
if
we
we
can
trying
we
to
can we
survive-
really
Let me-
be honest right
I can't
now?
wait till I can't wait till we do
be
this live
honest, though,
show.
because the government when they made those projects, they made y'all be independent. Let's be honest now. When the government made that, they made y'all be independent. When they put those projects up, not to say y'all, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just speaking on where it came from.
What you mean
The
by that?
daddies had to get out the house, meaning that the mom had to be there with the kid.
What they were
meaning
saying was
that
the government
woman
made
had
it
to.
where, no, we'll give you food stamps. We'll give you Section 8.
But who can't be there?
But the dad can't live there.
Exactly. So
I
who's
know what he's
raising the
saying
son?
about- yeah.
Right.
Who's raising the son?
Right.
Yeah.
The mom.
He's saying that was the start of that whole independent thing, but he getting deep. That's all.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You know. Yeah.
But even then, though, you still got the strong women who didn't have that man, or the woman who did her wrong and left her with the 4 kids,
I was
and
gonna
she
say that.
provided.
But maybe
you know what
that's
I'm
a
saying?
generational thing.
The relationship fell for a reason, though.
Yeah.
I don't know a woman that said, "Well, I'm gonna break up with you so I can go get these food stamps."
Yeah,
and go live in these
yeah,
projects."
yeah,
But
yeah.
no,
So let me-
it
let
was
me- let me
like that
dump
though.
you so I can go. I ain't
It
never
was
heard
like
that.
that. It's like he can sneak in and out. It's like that now.
Ooh,
Like when they go into it.
What happened?
Lord preaching.
Who,
She
Lord?
said that's factual. That's factually incorrect in this day, because factually, black men are the most active in their children's life.
But Laura, this is what we were talking about, Laura. We were talking about
No,
how
she
it.
talking you.
Oh, okay.
She fussing with us.
Okay. Well, that.
But I think that was a great point, because we always talk up here all the time. People be quick to talk about deadbeat dads.
Right.
And the thing
And maybe
was, though,
because
right?
of the men I know and the
This is the thing,
father
though, right?
and active,
When did
I don't
your
know
parents
them.
and your grandparents get married? Think about what I'm saying. This was years ago.
Yeah, times
So
was
so
different.
we have to look at
They
the
was married
times,
at 18,
the
19,
ages,
20 back,
exactly.
grandmas.
And I was
Grandma
and
didn't
I
have
was grown
Facebook and social
when I
media
found
back
out that my
then.
grandma and granddad didn't get married till after they had 10 kids.
I thought my granddad and grandma married the
and then
whole
think about
time. They got married like.
And when I think about it, and it
I'm
may
like,
sound
what?
easy, my cousins gonna get on me in the group chat, but I said they ain't had no choice but to
So-
get married. Cause who
so-
wants somebody with 10 kids?
But let's think about grandma.
With
Let's
one-
think about what
with one
grandma
person.
went through though. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Grandma still stayed there.
Oh, no.
How many women are staying there these days?
No, you ain't doing
Well, we
that.
don't
Let's
have
be
to.
honest.
Well, we don't have to.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Women
different
didn't work
era.
and stuff the same back then.
It's a
either.
different era.
But a lot of them were taken care of and kept. They didn't, they was housewives. Like the whole dynamics was changed.
And it's also a different era.
It
so
is.
so granddaddy was a doctor, but guess what? He was doctoring on other people's grandma.
So, boy, you still-
So you thinking that's your neighbor, that's your cousin, that's your look, you know what I'm saying? That's your auntie over there.
y'all have to forgive Scoot sometimes.
And as a sidebar, while he talking like that, y'all women, I know this is kind of off, but stop telling y'all kids to call y'all man uncle. That's nasty. Incest.
I don't think they do that no more.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
they do it.
Ain't no way that your child should see uncle coming out the bedroom in the morning for breakfast.
But can I say
your
one more
child
thing?
shouldn't see him
Can I
at
say one more
all.
thing?
I don't even see. I
about
don't
this
see no
conversation.
kids.
Yeah.
So
You say your kids, they go to bed at 12. I come over at 3. I mean, I need them to be sleep.
yeah, they got. I don't even want to.
I don't want to see no kids.
But the thing is, but what I was saying is though, right?
If your kids, they ain't even going.
A lot of dudes was raised by their mama. You know,
Yes.
I just so happen to have a strong mama, and she taught me that, being a man is everything. You feel me? But a lot of people didn't have that, so
Right.
they look for that woman to take care of them. And then a lot of women had their dad. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, like you gotta look for a man like this. It's just so who happen who they choose. So I totally agree with y'all, but I'm just saying how it started. It started from the government separating the black man from the home.
Boy, if you don't get yourself on my radio station, it started from the black man.
You know, I'm just being
I can't
honest.
totally
I
blame
just,
the
you know, because
government
the crazy
for
I
that.
got
part
real
about
excited
it,
because
I
I
just watched this
I thought
last
the show
night.
was only on for 20 minutes. Tell Steve he better fix the clock, okay? Because I thought I had a whole hour and 40 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, the show we got time.
And I know why I'm saying that because I just did my research on it. So that's why I'm so compassionate about it. Like,
Charles,
you know,
Laura got another good point. I guess it might be
You gotta read self-made
okay.
first about the child support.
okay. A woman, self-made. Holla at my boy. He said a woman would say they don't need a man, but go straight for child support when they end a relationship. I'm gonna comment on that in a second.
yeah.
Laura
support
responded,
for
said,
different
child
things.
support is your financial responsibility to your child, and at the end of the day, they get their cut first. Boom. So, self-made, I do see what you're saying, and a lot of women do go for child support because they're hurt, not because that the finances aren't there. I've
That's
seen
a
that.
fact.
But also, you do have women that realize, and what happens is a lot of men don't realize what it takes to be the custodial parent. It's easy to just be the parent who has to send money,
Okay.
and I can speak for the parent who has had to just send money and who has had to take care of the child. It is a lot. I would rather do that. What do you need? Call me when you need that, because they're not going to call you for every need. Sometimes what happens is the needs are never being met. So now I have to allow Tom, Dick, and Harry to write it out in paper, bring us in a room, say what you can or can't do. You tell them you could do this, you end up not doing it, and now they got to, so that's what happens with that. It's not always the women. Sometimes, and a lot of the time, it's the guys who make it hard on themselves. Like I said, we've talked about this before, but I'm on self-inflicted child support in one situation. Other situations are not just because they just still there. You know what I'm saying? There ain't even no pressure, but it was easier because of our financial situation and child support. So it depends on how you're using the child support and what are you doing with it. Now, if you get put on it because, you just ended a relationship, you do get those type of women.
It's
And
just
that y'all
bitter.
know they're just bitter.
Yeah, if they just bitter, that's one thing.
And I
They
hate
don't
to
even
bash
care about the
men
money
too,
that
bro.
you're sending in. They just want you to be miserable.
The thing is though about some dudes, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like I done seen dudes be so petty towards they kids' mother, bro. Like, bro, send it in.
Send it in.
I mean, whatever you got. I mean, because
And let me go ahead and chime on this one. What she does with that money is not your business.
it's not
guys.
your. It's after
I
it's gone,
promise
it's
you,
yours.
If
It's
you
hers, I'm gonna say.
pay $600 a month
It's
child
hers.
support, just pay it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about her getting her hair done the same time your check just hit and you know that she used. That's true, but she also took her money and paid the bills. She bought the food. She bought the shoes that got
So-
messed up that she asked you about that you
So
didn't
bills.
get.
So the thing is about that household, like you said, if she's in another household and y'all not together, I don't care, and your kids are there, you gotta provide, bro.
Gotta provide.
You have to provide. It doesn't matter if she with Joseph, Lil Tinky, whoever.
Now hold up, now if she got a man that
Nah,
she live with,
but what I'm
they ain't gotta
saying
do
is,
me.
right,
I'm tell you that right
you're
now.
taking care
Y'all
of
should
your,
take care of that house. I got my kids.
you're taking care of your responsibility.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
what
take care of
I
my
mean.
responsibility, but don't
Exactly.
you tell me, oh, your life is short because you and your man.
So I wasn't saying it like that.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Like shoes, clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just the things for your child.
Oh yeah, always tap in. For
Know what I
the kid.
mean?
I know we jumped off a little bit, but
Laura,
Yeah, 'cause
you
we
are
got
Laura,
tight
you are
about that,
preaching
Laura.
tonight. Laura said children are expensive. There's no way child support is supporting your child totally and allowing for a free life for her. Unless you're a celebrity, you're not paying for her life.
At
fact.
all.
Well, see the thing
Because
is
the guy
though,
Ricky said some women use child support for themselves.
Yeah.
Same thing you just talked
same
about.
thing I was there.
but the thing is though, right? So you might say that, but that child support, your rent might be what if he kicking out $800 a month. Let's just say he cut hair. They don't know. Boom, boom. He kicking out $800 to $1,000. Your rent is what $1,500-$1,600. So what are you kicking in? That's your rent.
Right.
So that's not helping you. Are we saying that?
No. I don't think they're
No.
saying they're not helping. I think they're saying that's not the
You're not-
totality. of what it
okay,
takes.
because
I mean,
he
to
said
take care of a child
because
for the
he
family.
said
I'm about to
some
say.
women. He said some women use child support for themselves.
Yeah.
I have not. Now maybe I'm wrong, but I've not seen a child support order yet that can pay for a person's whole life.
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
Like he
Like I said, if
said,
you ain't a
Unless
celebrity,
you rich, yeah.
unless you giving up
got
that 20
somebody
bands a
wealthy.
month, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, but I guess what he's trying to say, like, you know, her house is taken care of. Maybe she's on Section 8.
And what happens is
I mean, she
you
get
get
her
those
hair and
women
nails
who
done.
are financially well better
they-
off than the guy, right? She has 2 cars, a house, and he's going through. She's getting $800 a month in child support and really don't need it. I know what you're talking about in that, or what he may be talking about in that situation, but it's still none of
Or sometimes it could be like she's neglecting the child. I have seen that happen before.
Then that's a big problem.
You know what I'm saying?
that's a
She getting
situation.
all
She
this
fly.
money and the child look raggedy.
She
and
fly. She ain't got her
clothes
hair done, the nose running.
And,
Now that's a problem.
That's
what
called
a
the show
lot of-
calls. Right
And what a
there.
lot of women don't understand is when you fly and your child walking up behind you
And ain't fly.
looking raggedy,
That's the most turn off thing.
they don't
ever.
even see your fly.
I
Right.
swear.
Because now people are channeled to why that child look like that.
Right.
I don't
You
even
get what
see
I'm
you no
saying?
more.
Now, sometimes I've been out with a bonnet on, my slides, sweatpants, and my children are fly.
Right.
But I know that regardless, I look like a good woman. I look like a good mom. Because
You look like
even though I'm not at my best yet,
Right.
they know I can get better because these kids
It's
look
right.
fly.
That's more of a turn on than anything. To be honest with you.
Got to.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a turn on. That other, I don't know. Like me and Chanel was having a personal conversation when they, you know, we talk or whatever, and she was like, I was telling her, I'm like, yo, what turns dudes off is thirstiness, bro. Well, I know, like me and you, we don't like thirsty women. You would never, ever get any
When you
attention
say
from
thirsty, what you mean? Her
I mean, like,
approaching
if you
shooting a
can't-
shot?
I
thought
mean,
y'all
I just
wanted
got
women
your
to shoot
number
their
last
shot.
week, and
Yeah.
the first thing you say is, so you gonna send me some money to get my nails done? Dang.
Hey, you know
even
what?
Went to
Hold
eat
on.
yet.
So, hold on.
Thirsty.
that.
That's
Hold
what
on.
thirsty is.
I think
Before
that's
you
part-
before
And-
you
Asking
go
for
on,
money, that's like
Yeah, that's
that's
why
in
you
the
asking for
beginning.
wait,
that? Like, you don't
before
even-
you
Let me
get
give
on
it to you.
Mills, before you
I would
get
call
on
it something
thirsty,
different though, like being
I want you to
That's-
a
I want-
user, or you
that's
just
hold on,
that's
before
like
we
a
gonna go
gold
back,
digger.
we gonna go back to that. But before we do, I want you because it said what somebody asked me, when is it acceptable for your woman to ask you for assistance with her bills or to ask you for money?
What do you mean acceptable?
You know what? And I'm gonna say this first, right? Because half the time y'all don't need it. Y'all just don't want to spend y'all money. But that's the first part. But I mean, shoot, it's your girl, so it's never a time not to. It's just if she's not managing it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna help you with your bills just because you're out buying stuff that you don't need or chilling with the girls, you know what I'm saying, doing irresponsible stuff. Nah, you got to figure it out.
You
Nah,
said-
what
you
point,
said your
bro?
Girl. You said your
What
girl.
point?
So would it be in a relationship? Because this
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
that's
girl,
what, and that's what I was gonna ask on the back end. When it comes to assisting or giving money, does it have to be your girl?
It don't have to be a girl, no.
Okay.
That comes with respect level. It definitely comes with
It comes with humping.
It
Definitely comes with humping.
that.
Definitely some humping in it. We're not just doing that for nothing.
So quick question. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Ooh, you know, I was on Instagram today. I've been waiting for y'all. I missed y'all. So, all right.
you need let her answer.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
Chris.
no.
No, I'm sorry. I
Are
do
we still
that.
talking about
no,
this
no,
or you
no.
changing
Go
the
ahead. No,
subject?
go ahead.
You know he'll change it. You know he'll change
No,
it.
no, I
Yeah,
just
I
want to
will.
make sure
I was gonna do it too. Go
Yeah, he
ahead.
was gonna change
the whole
it.
subject.
Yeah.
Because it just clicked in my head when I
Right,
seen.
yeah.
I was so happy about it. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Right in
real
your
quick, I
phone.
think it matters again. It really depends on a person. Like even if we're not in a relationship, if we're sleeping together, whatever. Like I've definitely had guys before that just offer. You know what I mean? Some people are generous. You know what I mean? Hey, let me look
ain't tricking
out.
if you got
let
it.
me do this. You know what I mean? So
T.I.
I think it really depends on the man. You know
It
what I
depends
mean?
on the guy. It depends on that person. Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna lie. If I know a person's generous, he don't mind, and especially if a guy says, "Well, let me know,"
Yeah.
yeah.
then I might let you know.
Don't offer if you
done
right,
opened the
not
door
right.
for me. You done told me to let you know.
Because I'm going to slide in that joker
I'ma
like it's
slide
home
in.
base,
Well, since
baby.
you
Y'all gonna
said
slide.
so.
My boy
Since
Ricky
you
said, but I'm gonna
said
make
so.
sure mines are good. If I look good, oh, he's talking about the kids. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
kids
Okay,
gonna
okay,
look
gotcha,
better.
gotcha,
That's
respect.
it, Ricky. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
a
saying.
fact.
Ricky.
But yeah, I mean, I'm with that
You
too.
can tell when a guy is generous. That's my point. You
Yeah.
can tell when a guy is generous. You can tell when a guy either ain't got it or he ain't trying to give it.
Right.
See, I'm
We know
generous,
that.
but I'm the on my time generous. Like,
Yeah.
don't make
Don't
me
use
feel
me.
like I'm being used.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I'm gonna do, cause I'm gonna take care of you. Ain't gotta worry about that, and it ain't gotta be my girl. Like if we on that vibe, and of course most time guys gonna do more for women than women gonna do for the guys, right? So I understand that part, but don't make me feel like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
shouldn't have to pay for every dinner. I
Right.
might, I might do all the big dinners. You might buy the hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't make it just feel like it's a you situation.
I done paid for Ruth Chris all week, and you can't pay for Wendy's.
And you
Right,
sit here
get-
telling me some, you gonna get my money back for that stuff I paid for earlier because you ain't have your card. What? Stop playing with me.
Yeah, and I have even faked not to have money and see what she's gonna
Just to
do.
check the temperature.
Yeah, I done did that.
I
before.
I
Did
pulled
you
it
do
once.
that on a date? Like, was we all the way out and then ate the food and then you ain't got no money? Like, you set her up?
Yeah.
That's kind of wrong, though, because what if she ain't got it?
No, he just was trying to see.
Just saying like,
Just
you
to
know,
see,
what we gonna
like-
do? We
he
gonna watch
knew
this
she had it.
together?
She just want to see if she was gonna pay.
He said we
Feel
gonna
me?
wash dishes
You know
together,
what,
like-
Laura?
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Laura is on one tonight. Do you hear me? She said, "I need this answer because I don't ask for anything because it makes me uncomfortable. Men press the gold digger narrative so much that I tend to attract men who don't provide because I'm scared to ask.
But that's
and it becomes a routine. I look at my friends and I'm like, where you find these?
nah, because that's the man that she's attracting.
Yeah, but she said that. She said
Yeah,
that
so-
she's to the point now that she doesn't ask, and that'll happen, Laura. If you don't, I'm
You
not
don't-
saying
you're not
go
gonna
out and
know.
ask, but it's the fact that they do. People will get comfortable. I ain't put it on
Right.
guys because women will get comfortable.
Yeah.
The same women that'll get comfortable with asking because you said yes the first time. Like I had a chick one time, we smashed and everything. This before she even asked me for bread. Boom, she asked me for $80. I shot it to her. 2 weeks later. I ain't hit but one time now, but out of nowhere, we don't even talk like that all the time. She asked me for. I'm like, hold up now, you doing something kind
Right.
of crazy.
Like, I already helped you out.
I helped you out, you know what I'm saying? I understand you think like, okay, maybe I owed you something because you gave me something. I don't know. Well, we
$80.
we ain't even, you know. I did.
40.
You asked, I helped, no matter
Right.
what the amount was.
Right.
But to keep coming back and we don't have that relationship or that that rapport.
Right.
Now you think you could just use me? You think I'm a fool? Nah,
Right.
I'm not doing that.
And
I
on
don't
the-
buy butt.
And on the flip side of what you said, Laura, I've been there. I used to be one of those people too that used to be scared to ask. I used to feel like, oh, he gonna feel like I owe him something, or he gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just one of those people. But then, as I got older and matured, and life started lifing, I thought about it. I used my gas to get over there, to lay on my back, to only get up with a wet butt. I'm not saying
It costs.
that. No,
I ain't saying.
I'm not
That was
saying,
good, that was
and
good.
based off of
That
what
was
I
good.
just said is, I'm not saying that coochie hold more value than penis do. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, you ain't go nowhere. I used my gas. I came out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't ask you at least for some gas, not that time, but when I need it,
Right.
then why am I around here laying on my back?
Right.
It just, yeah.
And then that's and we have these real conversations.
Right.
I got friends that'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit one of my homegirls up and be like, I need some gas to go to my sneaky link. What? No, you won't get that.
Right, you need to go to work.
Yeah, because where your sneaky link at?
Why he ain't sending it in?
Right, gotta
he
cash
Or,
her
or
out.
if
Yeah.
if he can't send you no gas, why he can't send you no Uber?
No, that's a
Right.
fact.
And if he can't do
It
neither,
should,
why is
definitely,
you
it should
so?
definitely be a minimum level of, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that.
And
you
if
know?
he can't do
that's
none
the
of that, why
goal.
you so excited to get over there?
Anything other than that should be, when you young, 19, 25,
Yeah,
you
that's
still trying to figure it out maybe somewhere up in there. You might got to use your homeboy card and can slide over there anyway, so, But now at this age where we're all at, nah, that shouldn't be the case.
Don't be
Nah.
asking for something like don't ask for something and you ain't ready to return. And that goes to what
That's a
I'm about
fact.
to say, right?
Definitely.
So what I'm about to say, I was on Instagram earlier and it was this beautiful young lady and she was saying something about her boyfriend or whatnot. You feel me? And she was like, my boyfriend, well, she didn't say my boyfriend, I'm sorry. She said, my man, if he take her friend out on a date and he buys everything, that he should automatic smash. How y'all feel about that?
I saw that too.
Wait a minute.
You see that?
I
Run that
reshared
back.
He
I
should
re-
smash her friend.
Yeah,
too?
she said if my man take us out and he pay the whole bill, he could smash. He could
Yeah,
smash
she
my
said
friend
buy
too.
drinks,
People
buy
say
food, buy
anything to go
everything.
viral.
That was the
Buy
viral
that,
moment.
buy this.
I
was like,
definitely
whoa.
People
posted
say
it,
anything to go viral.
I'm just
reposted it, but it
asking.
was on me.
Right.
Now, okay,
But no, that's
I'm gonna
a-
be
that's
honest
an
That's
affair.
what
now.
the guy said.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Now, if it's my homeboy, like if
That's
I go out with y'all and y'all take the whole crew out, Because
Right.
y'all know, I just think my crew is hurt. All my girls is baddie, okay? If y'all just take the whole crew out, now it ain't gonna be me, but I do feel like maybe somebody in the group owe you a little bit.
You is crazy.
Yo,
I told you. Hey, yo.
And the only reason I say that is because
Somebody.
Is
But
this
he
your
bought-
homie though?
no,
Huh?
she said if it's us and all y'all go out with y'all
Somebody
homegirls,
owns something.
yeah,
somebody owes us
because
back.
I'm looking at like sis when we
well,
go
not him
out.
because he married, so I guess
Okay.
y'all on me.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
sis,
yeah.
all on me.
if we go out, sis,
Hypothetically
Right?
speaking.
look at
Hypothetical.
we be on everybody be taking care of themselves,
Right.
but just look at if all of that was on one check. We go out, we eat. Don't nobody have one drink.
You better not tell him you paying till after the check.
Who
get
have
there.
one drink?
There
Just
you
think
go.
about it.
That's what I'm
Who
saying.
in our squad have one drink
Right.
on their own tab? And now we know somebody else about to cover it.
Right.
That bill about to somebody owe that man something.
It just depends.
That
I
man done
mean,
paid a
like-
whole
like you
light bill
said,
on dinner tonight for a bunch of
And we talking about
chicks.
scenarios, though.
Listen,
Now we
for
back
him
to this
do
other-
that, for just like what you say, ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It ain't tricky. Yeah.
Because I have been out before with a group of chicks and the guys was buying rounds and this and that.
When you say guys,
Well, no, a guy was
said
buying
one.
us rounds
one.
and all that.
And it's
kind
only
of stuff.
two of y'all.
No, it was even more than two.
No,
of
I'm just
us.
saying this is a scenario.
Okay,
Hey, I
well-
think
well,
Laura.
let me
Laura,
just
are
say
you
in
single?
general-
Because Laura said, as someone who is ENM, which is ethically non-monogamous, which means she normally doesn't mind sleeping with others and other people. If you expect my man to pay, you better be coming back to the crib with it.
Yeah,
But
let me tell you
I wanna hear
something.
Charisma.
Let me tell you
Hold on,
something.
let me hear
If my
Let me
man
hear
go
Charisma.
out and pay for all my friends,
I know.
I don't hump
me hear
on my
what you gotta
friends,
say,
but somebody
sis.
owe my man some
Let me-
head.
let me-
Well, okay, so
While I get in the shower,
better
somebody owe
believe
my
it.
man some head.
You better believe
Cause
it.
that's
You
my
better
man.
believe it.
And y'all done took
my
200.
We got the
I
audience.
mean, just being honest, y'all done took $200 out my pocket for the week. Cause when I go on Friday and say I got an appointment with sis,
Right.
I'm trying to get my hair done. He gonna say, "Well, I just took y'all out Monday. I ain't got it." So guess what? I ain't saying you sis, but somebody at that table got to get my hair done.
you was a man.
That's one for the best one there. You know,
Well,
right?
that's a
Yeah.
different scenario.
You a
then.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sis, I will say you can smile. You off limits because you really like you big sis.
Right.
She gonna leave
But
anyway.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of them in the group chat got to give it up.
Yeah.
Somebody
So-
got to get my
so-
hair done.
Well,
Period.
what was you gonna
my
say?
man, I wasn't referring to if it was my man. I was just thinking in general, as far as like a man being that generous to pay for everything doesn't mean that.
Oh no,
you
well, now the
owe-
question was. it
Yeah,
was
that
the
wasn't the
girl's
question.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah.
that's different. So that my comment wasn't directed towards that. I really don't want my man paying for my
Yeah,
friends
heck
anyway.
no. Heck no.
Like, why is he even paying for my friends?
Right.
Like, I don't
Buy him a
want,
shot is
like
one
I don't
thing.
want your man. Like, if it's a drink, if your man's like, hey, I'm buying a round of drinks. Okay, cool. But other than that, I don't want your man paying for my
and
stuff
first of
anyway.
all, what type of friends
So-
do you have that they came out expecting your man to pay?
They did.
that's-
I mean, I'm just
Not
saying.
even
I'm just saying it's like
expecting,
a vibe, whatever. You know
Okay,
what I'm
for an
saying?
example,
Like, you know.
not to put nobody on Front Street, but for example,
Mhm.
we know when meals go out, he got a generous heart.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never know
He's
how
buying
he
a
be.
bottle.
He not even a bottle. I done been out. He like the meal on me. Everybody.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or I got it.
Right.
That's
He's trying to
different.
Yeah.
shade them
But
taxes
And
off.
that's
for-
what I was talking about. Like
but
somebody just being
that you know,
generous.
just somebody being
trying to shade
generous,
them
that's
taxes off.
different. But for you to come to, like, let's say y'all come to my birthday dinner and expect my man to pay, I expect somebody about to break him off because I'm about to get toe up and maybe I'm tired, baby.
Hey.
But I need my coins back because my man came to take care of me.
I don't
but
think
now that
nobody would
we
expect it.
But now that you
That's a
came and
little
sat
extra, that's a
down
little
like a
bit
team,
much.
I'm tagging in, baby. Your turn.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Number one, you're not gonna want your friends messing with your man. This is a very weird scenario.
Oh man,
you're not even gonna want your
you
friends.
going too deep.
No, I'm
You
just
going too
saying.
deep.
It's your man, so why would you want your man?
So you wouldn't give your man no threesome?
You hear what you just
selfish.
said?
That's not with your
You
friends.
selfish.
That's not with
You
your
hear what you
friends.
just said,
That's
sis?
with like a
Threesome.
random chick.
You hear what you
She
just
wouldn't do
said,
it with her
sis?
friends, she said.
You
What she
said you wouldn't want none of your friends messing with your man.
Right.
Right, exactly. Which is exactly why I wouldn't want my man taking care of none of my friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not supposed
That's
to.
what she said.
That's why. That's why the
saying.
scenario.
First
so-
of all, I don't know about
She
other
said that to
people,
go
but when I
viral.
go out, whether it's I'm on a date and I know they said they got it, or I'm out with my friends or whatever, I'm not ordering more than I got in my pocketbook.
But we already know that.
Just in case it
we
turned
already,
on me.
It's not the
So
point
the
of,
fact that you came out expecting somebody to take
But
care
that
of you, you was
wasn't it.
expecting to take care of
wasn't
somebody
it.
else.
Was
That
that
wasn't
the
the question,
question?
was it?
No,
You
it
keep
wasn't
saying
the
expect.
question.
Yeah, it wasn't expect.
Forget
It
all
happened.
that part.
She didn't have to.
They didn't
Your
know
friends
he
are not
paid.
expecting that.
Yeah,
Right.
that
But
wasn't
if he
it.
try to stunt, like, yeah, I got y'all. I
Yeah,
guess,
that's different.
That's what's the.
Now-
But see,
but
the
I
thing
was looking
is,
at him
though,
crazy because
So the
Why
thing
you
is,
got
right?
everybody?
When I go out with my white friends, I don't
Unless we
care.
just got
I'm
it.
paying for them. Like if we have dinner or whatever. I mean, I'm not expecting that, but you know,
that's very nice.
But
of you.
I'm nah. That's what I do. I mean, if I got it, then I'm like, all right, I got your meal.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna OD on it, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm like, I got your meal, you got your drinks.
You ain't expecting nothing.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm not expecting nothing. But the thing was, it's like, okay, if we're on that level and you know you're not, let's keep saying homegirl. I guess that's what's being weird to you. But your friend that you know and he know you and your friend are mixed in together. So of course he's gonna be like, oh yeah,
What you mean they're mixed in together?
you know, locked up like crabs.
They already got a history.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that ain't her friend.
Oh, they
Well,
done been
that's
humping
different
her. Well,
then.
that ain't her friend. Well, you
I
gotta
mean-
look at our situation. She my friend. I don't hump on my friend.
I'm just
Right.
saying, you don't know who does and who don't, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know a scenario like that. So I know a couple people that do
I
that.
mean, if he know what it is and she know what it is and they open to it.
I know
and
these
something,
girls
that's
right
different.
now,
I think we had hot seat in a minute.
I know
20
these
minutes
girls
ago.
right now, right? And they like my homegirls or whatever, but they get pleasure out of flipping dudes. This is in real life. And these
What you mean by
women
flip?
are really, they're really like they're professional women. They're real sexy. They're charismatic. Like they all the above, bro. You would never know these women are like that. I done seen them do it,
So
bro.
when you say flip, is it just a physical thing? Is it like
sex-
he's
it's
spending
sexual,
money?
sexual.
It's
Okay.
like it's a train.
But
for
are they
guys.
been? What
Yeah.
are they getting from? Like, is this guy doing
It's just
things
something
for them
they
as
like
well?
to do.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just it's been like for years that I've been knowing them. I'd be seeing them. I'm like, oh, bro, you done messed up. They got you.
I'm sure. They
And he
I'm
buying
sure
them
they
drinks.
good with it.
I'm
He
sure they
thinking,
is.
but he thinking he the
You
man,
think he done bagged them the whole time they done bagged him?
whooping them. I'm talking about whooping them. Let me get that lobster steak. They getting everything they want, and then they're having fun with him. And then once the section is over,
Next.
they cut him off. I promise you. I done seen
But okay,
this.
I'll
but
be
but
so
as a
upset.
dude, but
Exactly.
would you? Because so for a lot of guys, it's like okay, I had the experience. Would you feel used?
Yeah, but don't cut
Would
me
you
off. I
feel
cut.
that?
that?
I cut
You'll
off my
feel
own water. Don't cut my
Okay,
water off.
so that's your ego. That's
Yeah.
like okay, y'all done. That's where y'all ego will come
Definitely,
in.
you definitely feel used.
Because I know guys that's like, hey,
All right,
even-
Laura, you got the next topic for tonight. What you got for us?
I know guys that's like, hey, even if I hit it once, she don't come back. Hey, I hit it.
I
You know what I'm
smash.
saying?
Yeah,
know
I mean,
dudes that's
every
like,
dude
you
feel
know,
that
I
way, but
still
they
got
do-
it anyway.
They don't really
Everybody
feel that
feel
way.
that
Okay, because they want
Yeah.
they want to come back. Like you said, you want her to be able to come back.
Yeah.
If I can't come back, then I'm
Then
hurt.
that means you didn't do.
I wasn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then especially if you get flipped and they treat you like that and they leave you at home and they leave you shaking in the sheets.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Okay, so since we was just talking about finances a little bit, here's here on the flip side of that.
As you just come back in.
Yeah, don't do that.
Right.
Do you
20
have
minutes.
a financial budget on a first date?
We talked about that, didn't we?
So my favorite line to hear
Not in
from a
that
guy
question,
is "Get
but-
what you want." When I go out with dudes, I've always had dudes be like, "Get what you want." Again, when you give me the green light to get what I want, I'm gonna get what I want. I do love seafood. If I got a shrimp option or some whatever, some salmon or
You gonna
whatever,
let me surf and
I'm
turf?
probably gonna get.
do
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'm
But
not
how do
gonna
you-
go get chicken
But I-
tenders because I'm being modest. and
Yeah.
Let me get the 2 for $20. Let me get the $20 meal.
How do you spot
So
that
I
out?
can get what I want.
Well, I think
What
you don't have to
mean?
spot it out. What you do is you cap the.
How do you do?
menu.
That's what I'm saying. How do you do
cap the
that?
restaurant. You go to
yeah.
a restaurant that's at your mat. So you look at their highest item.
Right.
This is the highest I can go.
Yeah.
If she was to get this with a side of shrimp, that took me out. So I need to stay right here. This type of restaurant. I might not need to
Okay.
get Ruth Chris.
Don't take
Because
me
Ruth Chris got
somewhere
a
that's-
$120 cold platter that I
Right.
love. And if
bro,
she wants that
that's
for
crazy.
appetizer, we ain't even ate yet.
$40 for macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
Come on
Yeah.
now. The sweet potato souffle.
So you better know where you taking her. You better know where your pockets are.
Gotta know where your pockets are.
And don't get it twisted now. When I say like I like seafood, I'll go and order this for myself.
Yeah.
Same thing sis said. I'm not gonna order anything that I would not order on my own for
Oh,
myself.
yeah, that's a fact.
So, cause I like to
Just
eat good.
in case
I'm
we
not
get
gonna
to
go
the
get
end of the
chicken
night
tenders.
and you be like, I ain't
Right.
got it. I got me.
Yeah.
But you need to talk to the restaurant about how you gonna get you.
Yeah.
especially if you invited me out.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if I feel like whoever invited the person on the date got to pay.
Is that true?
Now, if I asked you on a date, I expect that
is
I'm
that
paying.
true?
What?
Y'all feel that way, but is that true?
Ricky
It may
said
not
no
be.
limit, but I'm going to go somewhere I can handle.
That's it.
Boom.
No, I feel
Okay.
That's
So
player.
let's go on the flip side of that. If your date goes over that amount, do you say something?
Nah.
And that's why I was
You
just
can't.
asking Mills. How
Because
did you
what's the
figure that
amount?
out? But he just told me.
You had-
Don't go
a-
there.
Said she asked what her budget is. I ain't never did that. And if I order more than what the average meal is, I offer to pay for it or a minimum. I've never said.
I've
what's
had
my
I've had a
budget.
girl say that, but it was like I took it sarcastically, like, oh, what's my budget? I'm like, man, stop playing. Go ahead, get what you want. But she probably
It is,
really
get
was
what you
asking
want.
me.
Yeah.
She probably really was, but I can't say amount because then you look broke. Like,
Ain't no guy gonna
Right.
say, well, you
And
got
who
$50.
wants
Don't
somebody
go over
broke?
$50.
Like,
I ain't gonna say that.
I was trying to stick up under 500 if I could. Like, no, I'm not finna say that. Just.
You still want her to be, of course,
I think
practical.
when someone invites me, that's what I do. Somebody, and of course I probably do more to taking out than I get taken out. But if I am, yeah, definitely not at the beginning. Girls don't do a lot of that. But if it was me, I would order off of. No. What are you getting? What are you thinking about? Just to see. Oh, you okay?
Yep.
You're in the 45, 50
Yep.
range. Okay, I'm gonna stay within just to see what's going on in your mind.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
man.
that way-
I'm gonna get her.
You gonna get her?
I
Nah, if a
did.
girl take me out, I'm
did
gonna have to get her
before.
because I ain't had a lot of girls take
I
me out.
smoked her. I ain't
What you
gonna
mean?
lie.
What you ordered the whole menu?
What did I?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we went to what is that? The Orchard place downtown.
42nd Ocean Street.
Yes.
My meal was like
That's right.
300. I smoked it. I got clams, orchard.
You was horny
Did
when
she
you
say
left.
get what you want? Or
Yeah,
like,
she was like, "Get what you want."
and that's exactly
But guess what
you
I did though?
You ate a butt.
Yeah, that
I know
too.
it.
But I paid for it though. I just wanted to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I did
Was she
smoke
sweating
her.
a little bit when you was ordering?
Oh, she was
Like,
definitely sweating. I was like, "Yeah, give me the oysters. Give me the She was like over there like,
right.
and this was like one of me and my wife's first dates that she took me on. So it was funny. So it's like this one was girlfriend and boyfriend. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna kill her. Killed her. What she thought I was.
And then you
And
paid at the end.
I paid. Yeah.
Okay.
Self-Made says men shouldn't go on a date unless they can afford the highest price option on the menu.
Right? Exactly
We
what Mia
agree.
We
said.
agree.
Look at,
Finally.
Oh,
Look at
y'all
where
got
you
Self-Made
going.
on one page with y'all.
Self-made, we finally
but
agree
Now you
with
might can get.
the
Now you might can take
females.
Chanel Monet out now. She might be
What
in
is
the
that?
group.
Okay.
What is
Is she
the
smashable?
Is she
That's-
smashable?
what is the see that's sticky though, bro? Because right, you might be like, oh, all right, if you can't afford it. But what if we just want to go out and I just want to get to know you, like, and I don't have it?
But you shouldn't.
so you
So
have to
don't
take the
don't pull
lead.
up at Roof Chris. Then pull up at the ice cream park.
I mean,
And
but
you got to take the lead and be smooth with it. Hey,
pull
let's
up at
go
Snoopy's.
here.
Pull up at Snoopy's on Atlantic. Walk over to Good Berries. Eat your ice cream. Now you got a cute little
And look,
date.
and men
But
love
don't
to
tell
say,
her we go wherever you want to go.
Look,
you can't give her that
nah.
option.
men
do
say, oh, society has changed women. It has changed men too, because a date doesn't necessarily mean you have to take somebody out.
Right.
If you know you ain't got no money, be creative. Be like, oh, you on my mind. I wanted to pull up on you and see if we could take a ride.
Yeah.
Or I wanted to see if you wanted to walk downtown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may only have enough money for a funnel cake.
I ain't gonna tell you
So
about the
we
Rose
gonna
Garden.
walk.
I ain't gonna tell you about the Rose Garden NC State.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's different.
WRL
You know what I'm
is
saying?
fire.
Or like be creative. Have a picnic. Make the sandwiches in your kitchen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But what it is
Now that can't be every date, guys.
right,
but-
it can't be. But what I'm saying is, if you know, I can't use Diddy right now with everything going on.
But
Good
the-
God.
but the thing
if
about
you
it-
know you're not on
Diddy's level?
$500 date level, and you only got $40 in your pocket, you need to start thinking creatively to stretch that $40.
And you know what? The internet kills, like I said about women, about how the women are judged or whatever. The men are too. Like the internet kills you because it's like, yo, I gotta be that dude. I gotta have the jewelry. I gotta have the car. Like to get charisma or you or whatever. It's like I got to step up to that plate. I have to look this way, even though y'all might not feel that way. But how do you tell somebody you don't feel that way when society is judging you that way?
Not even society judging when they show. You know what I'm saying? That's what they.
That's what you've been shown.
position that they like. So I
So
mean,
let's say it's put in your head every day. Then it's a forced look.
yeah, no, that's a fact though.
Like, don't get me wrong. I like any woman. I love the gifts. I like the gifts. I like the attention. I like the dates. But for me, and I can't speak for all women, but for me, just maybe it's the lifestyle I live and stuff I've been through. I don't want a too flashy man. because now I feel like you on the radar. You might not be safe. You going out, somebody might try to get you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's.
So you don't want him
I
to match
think
your
people
fly?
look at security as providing.
You don't want him to look at your fly?
He can match her.
He can match my fly, but I'm a Fashion Nova, and y'all can judge me.
Yeah.
I'm a Fashion Nova and
You don't
rainbow
gotta be
shopper.
designing up and down and have
Man,
all
she
the-
got a fur on, y'all, like Frank Lucas
No,
right
this is
now.
not no fur. Please.
I got another one for my boy. Self-made says that will only work for traditional women. These women don't have the mental fortitude to do coffee dates and picnics.
Self-made. Hold on, let me get
Charisma,
on
nah,
you.
let Charisma
Hold
go
on.
first. We gonna
Hold
get on
on.
him later.
Before Charisma
Charisma,
do, let
go
me
ahead.
look you in the eye. Self-made.
Please.
Okay.
Because don't say
I was
these, you
trying to
gotta say
hide.
Don't
some.
I was trying to
say
help her out.
exactly.
It's the words.
Don't say these women. The women you
Yeah,
attract
you know we gonna get to it.
and the
It's women
women you
much.
dating.
You gotta- you
Okay.
gotta-
Right.
Thank you.
Gonna get them.
I mean, Laura basically said it. She said, this is when it's saying it's the thought that counts plays in. You will impress someone more with the thought that you put in the date over how much you spend.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But do you know that?
Yes. Let me tell you something.
I mean, how do you
even
know
though,
that?
even though, and I
know
can't
girls
like,
don't melt.
you know, like I always say, I can't speak for all women, but a lot of women that are, and since you can, you know, direct it how you want to. A lot of women that are independent. A lot of women that are dependent on, that are their providers. They are the leaders in their house. They are actually being the men in their house. Are some of the simplest women in the world, and men don't understand because they go so much. They have to be in control so much. When you take a little relief off of her, you know, you get what I'm saying? Well, like she's cooking and she's providing for her family every week, and you say, "Let me take you out to eat tonight." You don't have to cook tonight. Let me take you out to eat tonight. And don't let him take you out to eat and order the kids
order
pizza
kids. I
while
was
he
thinking in my
got
head.
you out.
That's
Yeah.
You
definitely
get what
my-
I'm saying? Or a lot of the times for women that, and a lot of the times women now, we're so independent and wearing that man hat because we're single. We don't have a man in the house.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. My kid's father is very present. Y'all know that. But when in my house, I make the rules. I'm the leader. I'm the provider.
She's masculine.
You get what I'm saying? I have to be the mom and the dad in my house.
Right.
So anytime somebody, I feel like
thought
somebody
it was
come
strong.
along and relieve me of that,
Right.
come on. Any woman would like that. That's just like a man. You get what I'm saying? Like
Cocktails, get them last few shots in. We got 10 minutes.
a man, just like that's just like with a
Bang
man.
out that.
Here, pour me a little bit.
Ain't gonna
Pour me
care.
a
I
shot.
was trying to fake it till I made it.
That's just like with a man. A man loves being a man, but whenever
Right, he trying to kill
Right.
you, bro.
I got to drive. A man, what I've learned with men love being men, right? Not saying that they want to be a woman, but anytime you can let a man just,
Change a tire, anything.
no, not just change the time. Okay, like let's say example for you. You provide for all your kids and your nieces and nephews. You even step up on the side with your mom. Like you are a leader in your
My
family.
kids too. He provided for my kids too.
So if you get a woman that come along, say y'all just go on a trip and you can just laugh. And you could just be free and be you.
That's a fact.
And you're not getting a call from your kids.
Just peace.
You're not getting a call from your baby mama. Or y'all run to the corner store and she run in and get your relos for you and pay for them. Or she run into the liquor
Y'all better
store.
take notes.
Like seriously,
that's a
she
fact,
run
though.
into the liquor
It be
store
the
and get the
little things
bottle.
for the guys,
now,
for real.
now you
For
sitting
real.
in the car like,
Right.
Like get a cash out for lunch. You like, man, did you just cash out me?
Yeah.
Y'all know what I like?
I'm about to
little things
sit.
that
I'm about
matter.
to beat your brains in when I get to
right,
it.
and it don't make you sassy.
Nah,
It just
it do feel different.
it
When I
but
say y'all sent the guy a cash out for lunch.
Right.
I ain't got no man to send no cash out for
No,
lunch.
even one that just smacking the box.
You know why?
He ain't good enough to get a cash out for lunch.
You done started.
I ain't got no sneaky link right now. You know I was
Okay.
left in
I ain't
2023.
gonna tell you, but-
And number two, I won't sending him no lunch because he won't sending me no lunch.
Period.
There you go.
What about you?
That's
When
what I was gonna say.
when
The
last time you sent
same.
one?
It's been a long time.
Oh shoot.
So my favorite thing is though spaghetti sauce, or pickles or some type of thing like that. She'll wait till I get home to open it. Like no other man can open no spaghetti sauce in my house.
And it be
So
little
it's
stuff.
the
It's
little
like that,
stuff.
right? I
I
love
like
it.
that though.
It's
Pop,
the little
I got you,
stuff.
babe.
Yeah. That's that little
Right,
stuff.
but look,
and we don't need a lot.
look.
We just need little stuff like
It's
that.
so small.
It's so small.
But it made
It
you
matters
feel
to
like
you.
King
Right.
Tut.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
You see what he said? Don't nobody open spaghetti sauce in my
You get what I'm
house
saying?
but me.
Like for me, it
But I open that
sounds
spaghetti sauce.
crazy. But if a man hit me up and say, "Let me buy you and the kids dinner tonight,"
That's a major.
for
deal.
me, that's the biggest thing. I get off at 7:00. Now I gotta worry about how to feed kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just took that relief off of me because at home I'm standing in the man role. And now I'm not saying y'all get to be women, but now I actually get to sit back and be a woman.
Yeah.
And what I said earlier, y'all men get to sit back and actually be appreciated. You get what I'm saying? You actually, because men, women, this another nugget for y'all. When men, you know us women, we feel appreciated through him telling you, "Oh girl, you fine. Oh girl, you look good. I like that outfit
Little
on
feet
you.
rubs here and
Oh,
there.
I like, you know what I'm saying?
me wash
Like,
your back while you
yeah,
in the
like
shower.
he might rub your shoulder and say, "Oh, babe, you so fine this week." But for men, they need, you know what I'm saying? They get that validation from, "Thank you. You're appreciated." Just like with,
That's what we need to
just
hear.
like what Scooty said. For us listening to it, we probably was like, he ain't doing nothing but popping spaghetti top. You know what I'm saying? But for him,
Yeah.
he feels like nobody, he even said it, nobody can open up spaghetti sauce. So he know that.
Or biscuits.
And we know she
Biscuits
can
too.
open that spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
But she's showing him
Right.
that even though we're married, even though we've been together, I need you.
I need you.
I appreciate you.
Oh, we
I
gonna
like
get on
that.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Dang, I ain't gonna be
and
here
that's
next
why
week.
Men
and
need
people
to
don't
feel
want to
needed,
get
for
into
sure.
it, but that's why men are providers, because they need to feel needed.
That's right.
Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, you can ask that man for $50. Not every week. But that first time he probably gonna send it to you because him as a man, he like, "Oh, she needed me. And I was there to save the day."
Here goes self-made. Most women are. Oh, Laura first.
Oh, you do, Laura.
Some women are
you
over
do self.
planners. Some women are over planners. Me, I am some women. If you put me in a position where I don't have to think, just enjoy the evening, you will win me over.
Yeah, say it like he was said.
Self-made.
Where you from? New York, right?
No, he live in Chicago actually.
All right, Chicago
Says
boys.
most women are single because they ended the relationship. So don't use being single as an excuse for having to play both. Boy, you more controversial than Scoop.
Hey, chill. Why you,
Self-made
don't put
just
me in
wanna
that man
argue.
category.
Uh-uh.
Yours on purpose.
Self-made just want to argue.
Self-made.
That's not a fact.
I'm ready for you tonight. And thank you for that comment.
You gonna leave off on him?
I want to say
For
something. to the-
women, like I said, we go off of feelings. So the main thing is women want a leader. We don't want to be the man of the household. We don't want to be the provider. We don't want to be the leader. And most of the time, we left a relationship because we had no choice.
Right.
Most of the time when women leave a relationship, they're at their end.
Hold on, where that comment?
They can't take anymore. Hold on, that's only because women are gold diggers and would test their pockets.
She just asked a self-made who hurt you.
She said, "Who hurt you?"
Yeah, 'cause she always got something.
Hey, can I say
Welcome,
something,
welcome to the conversation, boo boo. He been hurt for weeks, okay?
Yes.
He
Always
been
got
hurt
something
for
to
weeks.
say.
My
Chanel,
boy hurt.
But
He's
back-
just
uh-huh.
exposing.
Can
We
we
got
leave-
6 minutes though,
Can we
so
leave on
everybody needs to say
something?
something.
Can we leave on something positive?
Yes, we can, but hold on.
So-
Self-made, come back next week. I won't done with you. They just
Yeah,
saved
tune
you.
in, man.
I
Tell
won't
me,
done
we need
with
those
you.
type of controversial statements.
But
brother.
yes,
Keep on making them
Scooty,
great.
go ahead.
Can we leave off with something positive?
Yes,
What you want?
always.
It's March, right?
Uh-huh.
So everybody tell but it's Women's Month. Seriously.
It is.
It's
It
Women's
is.
Month.
It is national.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
I didn't
I
know
wanted
that.
to let you guys
Celebrate
know.
the women.
And it's
Yeah, I
Bible
want to
now.
let you guys know
gonna
that
be the
I'm
last
super
shot.
proud of y'all.
Thank
And I
you.
thank y'all for
What's up?
coming and being the women that y'all are, the professional women that y'all are, and the things that y'all do for the culture. Whether it's, doing hair, taking care of your kids, writing books, doing stuff in the community. I really want to thank y'all. And I want to shout out to all the great women out there. My mother, Miss Short, my aunties,
Big Angie.
Angie. You know what I'm saying? My wife, her mother. I just want to appreciate the women that reflected in my life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
And I'm on.
Scooty.
Salute to the women.
Yes, salute to all the women.
oh, yeah.
You know what, Scooty? You done had me in my feelings tonight. Y'all wasn't here just yet. But Scooty done gave me my flowers.
Oh, so that's why
At the
y'all here
beginning
passing
of the
flowers
show.
out today.
And then
That was your birthday, bro.
just for
You
him
missed
to celebrate women. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Dope.
Because I feel like a lot of the times, and now I'm going to speak from women and men. A lot of the times we get so routine and so conditioned in what we're doing that we don't take the time to smell our own flowers.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, for an example, I had to, and Mills can contest to this, some things have been going on in life that we've been a little tested as parents. And we had to sit back and recognize. I just told him the other day, I said, we're not perfect parents at all. But we good parents.
Mm.
We're active. We show up. We provide. And my son just made All-State.
Sure did.
Shout out
This
to my
week,
boy.
what is that next week?
I didn't even know.
That's next week, right?
No, it's the summer.
No, it's the summer.
Oh, that's-
no,
You
we're going
talking about
to
Atlantic
next
City.
week.
Oh, Atlanta City.
He made
made
All-State
All-State
for
North
public
Carolina.
school system.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know they did that for middle school. I
didn't
knew it
either.
in high
That's-
school,
I never
but
heard of that.
I didn't even know they did that for middle school.
That's wrong.
So
And that's his name, Raw Dog.
what people?
Raw dog.
Yep, that's his initials. R-A-W.
Ramaj Amir Waverly.
Raw dog.
So
I ain't know. I thought he was like his dad.
look, it's so funny you said that because when he first started calling him Raw Dog, and Maj would tell people his name was Raw Dog. I was like, stop telling people how you got here.
Now when he don't even use it in school, he's like, no, Dad, I can't be telling people my name.
Oh yeah, shout
But,
out to Jasmine Taylor.
But I feel like
Ricky.
I feel like sometimes we go, that we forget to look at those small flowers. But what we have to realize is it takes small victories to get to that big one.
That's a fact.
Like, for an example, and I can go across the board, bruh, with football.
Mm-hmm.
You are a great coach.
See, they don't even know that.
You're a
about
great
me.
dad.
Just think I'm in the movie.
You're a great provider. You're a great husband. You get what I'm saying? Those are all different titles that you have to show up for.
I do that.
Sis, you're a great mom.
Thank you, boo.
You are a girl, and I know, especially with you doing this mom thing alone, you question yourself a lot. It ain't easy, and you got a boy. You're a great mom. You're a
Thank you,
bomb
boo.
stylist.
Thank you, boo.
And if I may testify, and an over the moon friend.
Oh,
She is a good one,
Seriously,
ain't she?
seriously,
yes.
Oh, you are.
seriously, because we know with me, I'm a real Gemini.
Right.
I ain't always right.
Be
It ain't
Gemini.
always easy. But you are a friend that know how to correct me
Right.
without hurting me. You can correct me and show me a better way.
1 minute.
You just not correcting me to be
Write that down
correct.
for the.
You
1
get what I'm
minute.
saying?
Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday.
Meals. You are.
You already gave my flowers, girl. Don't
Yeah,
have me
but what
crying
I'm
no more.
saying is you're a dad.
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur. You're a friend. You're an uncle. You're a son.
Yeah.
Out of all the titles that y'all wear, don't just let radio personality be your focus. Because guess what? This conversation thing comes easy because of the genuine
Mm-hmm. And
People
we
you
are
are.
who?
tales and conversation.
Oh, let's
So
go ahead and take
guys,
a shot.
it's
We about to head on out.
until next week.
Straight from the air.
Hey, self-made.
See y'all next week. Thank everybody for tuning in.
Yes.
Please share it. Let your friends know every Tuesday, 8 to 10, the hottest place to be, Oak 93.5.
And
And
hey,
we're
Steve, can we get some? Can we drop some bombs, Steve, or some hand claps? Or
I don't have
something?
the bombs.
Booming from Linwood, this is WRLYLP Raleigh.
From Feature Story News in Washington, I'm Nick Harper. Former White House trade advisor Peter Navarro has reported to prison to begin his 4-month sentence. He's the first senior Trump official to serve time as part of efforts to overturn the 2020 election result. 74-year-old Navarro was part of former President Donald Trump's plan to stay in office after he lost the 2020 election. Navarro was found guilty of contempt of Congress after he chose not to appear before the House Select Committee investigating the attack, defying a subpoena issued by lawmakers. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has announced he plans to travel to Saudi Arabia and Egypt as part of renewed efforts to bring about a pause in fighting in Gaza. It comes as the Biden administration prepares to welcome Israeli officials to the US capital to discuss the planned ground offensive of Rafah in the south of Gaza. US President Joe Biden is said to be deeply concerned about the impact on displaced civilians sheltering in the city. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has been accused of